You ready?
Hello.
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 I can't
Hello
see.
there.
The thing is, okay, there it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the After Stream Soup podcast. Woo, 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 woo. It's your girl Abbi, and with your other girls, Neon X Lotus and Miss Lami.
Lami, why are you boxing? Why are you fighting people?
I don't have hands, but just pretend, you know,
She's like,
if I
she's
had
ready to
hands,
fight.
I'd be
She's ready to
swinging.
fight.
I would be swinging. Let me tell you something. Go.
Swinging.
Go.
Tell you something, bruh.
Oh, hang on. I fucked up. I mean, I did not.
What do you mean? What do you mean,
No,
Abbi?
I didn't.
Abbi, what do you mean?
Manually unpin after stream. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Never mind.
We're solid.
Alrighty.
So how are you lovely ladies doing that today? And more importantly, what kind of soup are you having today?
I have peppermint soup, aka peppermint tea.
Very nice. Lovely. And yourself, Lami?
I've got some raspberry ice. Hold up.
She's gonna start.
As I was saying, I got some raspberry ice soup.
Mhm.
Raspberry ice soup. Very
Okay,
nice.
yeah.
I have
Mhm.
some lemon thriller tea soup as well.
Let's go.
We have a theme for our soup today. Our soup theme is tea today. I love it. We
We don't actually have,
Excellent.
you know. So at one of these points, we'll have actual soup, but not hasn't been yet. Hasn't been.
Not
we haven't
today,
had soup
Satan.
yet.
Not today.
No, not today.
And how are you? How is it? How are we doing?
Doing pretty good.
What's up?
Doing pretty good. Just got back from the gym. You know, got that weight. You know, the gains, not the weight. Got those gains.
Yeah, let's
Got those
go.
gains. I love that for you. Excellent. So good.
Them gains.
Tasty. So good and tasty,
So
huh?
good and tasty.
Good
Hang on,
and
I'm trying to-
tasty.
I'm
Speaking
setting
of
up
good and
things
tasty,
definitely
me and Nightfall went to Texas Roadhouse and
Uh,
we got some of that good bread, some of those good ribs. We got a lot. Oh my god, I'm full. But it was so good.
it honestly looked amazing from what you just showed on camera before we started this up. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
It was so good. Oh my god.
good. So good.
So good.
Do, do, do.
Oh.
Abbi, how you doing today?
I'm not too bad today. I have had a very eevee day, to be honest. It's been rainy as fuck here.
Yeah, same here.
So I was worried that I was like gonna sleep through this. To be honest,
She literally messaged us and she's like, guys, what time are we doing this? Because I just woke up. And I'm like, don't worry. I just got back from the gym. Don't worry.
And
And
then she
Lami
didn't
was also
respond.
out.
And then like 30 minutes later, she was like, I accidentally fell asleep again.
I-
What time?
Yeah.
No rush. No rush.
She's like, no rush.
please don't let me rush you. If anything, rush me. I mean, guys, my parents were rushing, but I'm taking my time.
Oh my. Okay. I was like, what
But,
are you?
Hold up.
The silence.
Hold up.
What?
Hold
The
up.
silence.
What do we? That took her so long to do.
Silence after I said that was deafening. Oh, oh.
Neither me and Leon laughed. You're like,
We're just like, we were like thinking for way
Okay.
too long, to be honest. We were thinking for way too long.
I mean, the setup works better when it's somebody's like, oh, I feel like I've been rushing around a lot or whatever.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, my parents were Russian, funnily enough, but I'm taking my time. Or like they bring up like, oh, you know, oh, I'm German or whatever. I'm American, or it's like my parents were Russian, but I'm taking my time. It's that kind of thing. The setup was weak, but I was like, my brain, yeah.
Yeah. There.
Thank
we
you,
go.
Lami.
Thank you, Lami. Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
always
I'm
on
also
par.
gonna pull the
Always on time.
soundboard up, you know, just so I have it.
Go one
Just in
second, I gotta
case.
blow my honker.
Just in case.
What?
Just to
She
blow her
said
You guys
she's
gotta
gotta
hear
blow
this
her
honk?
honker.
There you go.
Oh,
what the fuck is that? Just came out of my nose.
Oh gosh.
I don't know what
Oh,
just came out of my
God.
nose, guys.
Exciting things happening already, and we haven't even introduced the topic of today's
We
podcast.
haven't even touched on what we're going to be doing.
Yes, welcome to episode 2 of the After Stream Soup podcast.
Dose.
And today, what are we talking about today, ladies? You know what it is up into his house.
We're gonna be talking about streaming, being on Twitch.
What did you just say, Lami?
Big dick energy.
Big dick.
Wait. Say that again.
So big dick energy. Oh.
The beep didn't really.
It didn't
oh
work.
my
it
god!
Didn't work. I tried. I tried to time that. Yeah,
it's like
big
fucking what
energy.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there it is. What was that? What's that guy who like slaps the stuff on the bucket or whatever and it stops the leaking or whatever?
Oh, the
tape.
Yeah, the Flex Seal. Flex Seal.
Yeah, Flex Seal.
Yeah.
It's like if the Flex Seal guy did that, but he completely missed the hole, and it was just spewing out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, metaphor, baby.
The Flex Seal is a great metaphor.
Yes. Flex Seal was great.
But but today we're talking about, you know, our gaming and streaming experiences and all that jazz. Because we figured all three of us were streamers.
Yes.
Obviously. If you didn't know, we all stream on twitch.tv / whatever our names are.
Whatever our stream names are.
Whatever they are.
Yeah, whatever they are. I don't know. What's my name?
We'll put a link in the bio of it's fine.
There's that non-existent hands. She's
like,
who am I?
Who am
For
I?
anyone listening, Abby is a PNG tuber, so we don't actually see what Abby looks like, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, PNG / VTuber. I don't know. I'm like in the middle ground because I could talk about that actually. Is that a topic today?
Yeah,
I mean, it can be. Yeah.
I guess like so I use VNT VTuber and PNG tuber kind of interchangeably for my avatar, just because first of all, you know, all VTubers are made up of PNGs typically, unless you are using a 3D model, which is different. Or I guess, you know, there might be different file names for the full, like if you go really in depth with it, but I don't know much about that, to be honest. Don't ask me about it. But my character is made up of PNGs. Hello. I'm rolling my eyes around right now. If you can see this, y'all can't. Some people can see it. If you're just listening, I'm like, oh.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Oh wait, no. I can also. Give me a minute. Hang on, I gotta.
Oh, she can do tricks too.
Yeah, she can do tricks.
Oh, wow.
She's spinning.
She's doing some cartwheels right now.
I go the other way. Helicopter. Whoa. Okay. It's pretty great. Fix that up. Okay, hang on. Now I gotta make sure I'm in the middle of my camera. There we go.
There you
go. Yeah. But like PNG tubers are generally considered to be like consist of like 2 images, like a static image and then a open mouth talking image, and then like when it's voice activated kind of thing. Whereas a VTuber involves facial tracking.
Yes.
And it's not voice activated, and there's a lot more images going on with that. Many layers. Whereas like I'm kind of in the middle of that, whereas like I'm more than just a static image. I have multiple moving parts to my mouth and my eyes. But the rest of me, it doesn't really do a whole lot. Again, aside from maybe a little bit of woo.
She starts spinning again. She loves doing the cartwheels.
Yes. Love the cartwheels. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Amazing. You're beautiful at those.
Yes.
Thank you. I try my best. But yeah, so like I don't know. Like I'm full. I'm made of PNGs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not anything crazier than that. So yeah, I'm like in the middle ground. Also, my mouth, it's really interesting. I use a software called Honk, 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 Honk. And it takes the sound of the syllables that I make and the vowels and the consonants, and it makes the mouth shapes that it outputs the mouth shapes that I have assigned to it. So I can do like ooh, and it'll make the O mouth shape, or I can go ah, and it gets you can see it kind of like stutters and gets confused because like obviously these things aren't perfect.
No,
and I paid $12 for this software.
I mean that's not bad. $12 is not bad. No.
Yeah, no. If you like have the time and the artistic ability, this is like honestly a solid option. Or if you have the ability to pay an artist to like give you your base avatar, do the mouth shapes and the eyes and all that, and it's like it's honestly a very viable option if you're trying to become a VTuber and you don't want to do the whole rigging process because that's intense. That stuff is intense.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like I've gone on a deep dive of like YouTube and stuff to just kind of figure it out, but yeah, it's very intense doing all the rigging and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was a while where Snazzy, one of my other Twitch friends, and everyone, as you know, Snazzy,
yes,
he used to work on VTubers. That actually used to be like one of his passions, where he would do different kinds of VTubers, and he started learning how to make the moving parts. But there was a lot to it. It was not easy. It was very difficult.
No,
and,
I didn't know
there were some that he really like made that were incredible. Like there were some really good ones.
Like he made
that
his own,
make.
right? Like the VTuber he used his own, right?
Yeah, he made his own VTuber. He made like a bunch of different models, and they were all really good.
Oh, I broke the tea bag. Sorry.
Oh no.
The tea bag has been torn. That's okay.
She has loose
weak ass fucking tea. This is weak ass fucking tea. Anyway, sorry. I go ahead. I
you're good.
Snazzy used a VTuber. I think I met you after Snazzy.
I think so. Yeah, he used to.
Really?
He used to do it all the time, but he obviously he's busy with work now because you know we're all older, we all have jobs to do, and you know some of us rarely find time to stream sometimes because maybe we're just too tired and stuff. But when he used to stream, he had his own VTuber. He made other people's, and they were really awesome. They were really cool looking. And he would show us the process whenever we would stay up in Discord and shared screen. It looked really complicated, but he was really good at it. He was really amazing at it. So shout out to Snazzy.
Yee, shout out to Snazzy.
Oh, Snazzy.
Love you, Snazzy.
I love you. Sorry if that was weird.
Forehead kiss.
Forehead kisses.
Speaking of sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I feel like you're probably going.
Speaking of before I met you, because I didn't know Snazzy really. Like I know I've obviously seen him around and I kind of know him, but like all that. We met at one point in our lives. How did we meet? Anybody want to fucking grab this? Neon, perchance?
I would say like me and Lami met first. Not by like that much.
Yeah.
Right? Like
no, it's fine. I get it.
We had a couple of interactions.
Like I think we were in Krusty's stream and like Lami would pop in every once in a while and like we'd start like chatting a little bit in there. And then I was like, oh, Lami streams as well, you know? So then I started going in her streams when she would stream and start chatting with her.
And I would go into Neon streams and kind of just watch, and I'd sit back. But I was a little too scared to talk because I had like a lot of sorry about knife hole in the back over there, but I had a lot of experiences where
he's just vibing.
Can we just get a little okay, never mind. Oh, it's fine.
He kind of waved. He kind of waved.
He did wave.
Come in camera. Put your thumbs up, like you were doing right now.
For everyone listening, he just like stuck his hand in and put a little thumbs up.
Oh my god! But going back to the story, me and Neon had I was watching Neon, and I kind of talked, but I really didn't that much because I had some like not great experiences with people, and I was just too nervous because like if I was kind of vibing with someone, it would kind of go south, and like I was scared. So needless to say, it started off like in a okay, we're just getting to know each other place, and I think we got to knowing each other because we had done some art together, right?
Yeah, like
at
we
one point.
were, I think, planning on, because like when Friday Night Funkin'
that was a big thing.
It was a big thing, and you could do art for it. Like me and Lami were gonna work together and make like a mod for it. But obviously,
what's
it's like a rhythm
Friday
game.
Night Funkin'?
It's a rhythm
game.
It
was like that old cartoony style game that you can it's like a browser game.
Yeah.
You place it's like Dance Dance Revolution for your fingers, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like this little cartoony thing, and we were gonna make a mod for it, and we ended up not making the mod for it. But
we like started talking about it, and it's like how we like got to know each other a little bit better, because we're like, oh yeah, this, like we were just sending stuff back and forth, and then
this is the first I've heard of the Friday Night Funkin' lore. Guys, this is insane. I didn't know about Friday Night Funkin' lore. This is crazy. Okay, go ahead, keep going.
It was like an old game, like way back in 2021 when it was popular.
I need y'all to understand that this is blowing my mind that they met and like got to know each other over Friday Night Funkin', which is just like, that's great. I've known these women for years. I didn't know that Friday Night Funkin' was involved in this.
Like it's like a very small
It's like a very small, part of how we met, basically.
Yeah, but it's part of the lore.
True.
Go ahead. Sorry, continue.
But then I'm trying to think like what
you did before me.
We played oh my gosh, Cooking Mama. I don't know if that was our first little collab stream. I don't know if that was or not.
That was, I think, that one, but we also played Gary's mod together for the first time. That was like the first time we like played together, and we were just chilling and vibing. And then I think Abbi came into that stream because Abbi, I don't know who Abbi was watching, but she had came into stream.
Okay, and so I can fill in the gaps here.
Okay, yeah. This is where you can go.
So first of all, the Cooking Mama thing I think happened as I was meeting you guys. So
okay.
I didn't personally watch it, but it happened like right then. So now I heard somebody laughing.
Yeah, there's laughing.
That was Wolfie.
It's Chapel, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're just laughing about stuff.
Okay, so yeah. You guys played Gmod.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we played
Sandbox.
We played
like
Sandbox
once or twice
before. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
and I know this.
Before.
I guess like how I found out about you guys was that my ex raided out to you, Neon, one time, and then like kind of hung around your community a bit, and then so I would be like there too, because I was like, of course I was hanging out and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
She's just vibing.
Because he was also in the art space at that time, and so he raided you because you were doing art.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously still do art, but now it's more focused on the gaming. Anyway, not the point. Tangents.
We'll get into that more later. We'll get into that more later.
Yeah. So he raided out to you, and then I was kind of like lurking around in your chat, but I wasn't as active, because I was like, oh, this is Marshall's buddy or whatever, because he was hanging out on your stuff. And but then one night, I guess you guys were playing Gmod again. This is probably like the second or third time, I'm guessing, about that. I think you two specifically. I don't know, like if you guys played with Bappo or whatever before.
I think the first time I ever played it was with Bappo and Lami. So I feel like me and Lami did something else before that, or she's like, "Oh, hey, this is my friend Bappo," and like we started.
Yeah, we were playing either Prop Hunt, or we were playing Hide and Seek, or Golf with Friends. It was one of those 4 games. that we were playing. So I introduced Neon to Bappo because Bappo wanted to play, and I was like, "Oh, I have another friend who I can invite her?" And he was like, "Yeah, more the merrier, obviously." So I invited her. We had played together like a couple of games, and then we played Gmod with Bappo, and we had just played by ourselves. That's where there was this clip in my Twitch, in my TikTok, not Twitch, in my TikTok. If you go back, it's like this Aladdin thing where I took a mattress and we attached two bodies to it and they flew it around. So
in the sandbox mode, right?
We sang a whole new world as they were flying around.
And the thing is, you guys did that before, and then when okay, so I'm jumping ahead a little bit. So Marshall one day saw that you and Neon and Lami were playing together in sandbox mode, and it was just the two of you guys. And I don't know if you guys said it, if you're like, oh, if anybody wants to play, come join us or whatever, or if it was just him being his, I'm not gonna say, how do I put this? Like he was a go-getter. He was a go-getter, and he would just fucking, shoot his shot, whatever. So I think he was trying to get me to shoot my shot with you guys as like fellow girl streamers, because I was also streaming at that point. He was like, oh, you should ask to play with them. You should ask to play with them. You should play with them. I was like, okay, fine. You're Mr. Pushy. I'll play with them. It's like, whatever. And
we were also I was also kind of like pushing it too, like, but I was also scared because I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, because sometimes you're like, you get that where you don't know someone and you invite them to come play, but then you're like, how do I like? How is this person gonna vibe? What's gonna happen? Like I was a little scared, but I mean, I was like, you know what? If like she's cool, she's cool. If she's not, whatever, you know. And I think we both kind of felt that way. I think we all kind of felt that way at one point about each other at some point.
So anyway, I finally asked, and you're like, yeah, totally. And then I hopped in, and and we were all hanging out, and y'all made me feel so welcome, and you threw me a birthday party, even though it was not my birthday.
We threw you a birthday party.
And that was like Abby's first introduction to Bappo. Like, she had no idea who Bappo was.
And to clarify, I did not meet the man. They recreated a physical form of him.
Using like a TV and like a body, and it was sitting on the couch, and I put the TV on the man's head.
Yes.
So it could be like Bappo.
Forcefully, by the way. Yes. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it would just naturally go over it. No, like she had to like kind of break the guy's neck a little bit, and like it clipped through the TV.
Yeah, his head was like that.
Yeah. And it was clipping a little bit, but yeah, and then she was like, oh, it's not Bappo, it's Bimpo.
It's Bimpo.
Bimpo.
And
oh my god!
Who the fuck is Bappo? Who is this guy? I'm like, I thought I was missing a reference to something, like a show, and I was like, oh yeah, Bappo.
She just wants to be involved.
She's just like, oh yeah, Bappo.
Yeah, I just
like as we were kind of vibing together, I was like, oh my god, like this is like such a vibe. This is such a good thing we have going on. You know, we should do this sometimes. And then sometimes turned into all the time.
Yeah, literally. Like, okay, I think we played for hours, first of all.
Yeah,
like,
we did.
We went
we played for hours.
We did like different things too. And then we made like I think this is a later stream, but we made like the zucchini hot tub. And we just filmed zucchini, like the hot tub stream, quote unquote.
Because it was supposed to start off as a cooking stream, first of all.
Yes.
That was supposed to be a cooking stream, which turned into
so we were like downloading all these skins for like zucchinis and like vegetables and stuff like that in Carrie's mod.
That took a while. God. We all had to find the same kind of zucchini, the same skin pack. It was a lot. We had to set up the camera angles.
About the cooking stream. I remember, honestly,
and we were all skeletons too. Like we were all the skeleton skin, and we were doing the cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, because like in the original, when we first played, first of all, you also recreated the whole new world bit. For me. That was great.
I did, yeah.
You guys were
I
whipping
wanted
each
to
other
show
around.
you.
That was really funny. And then I was like attached to the couch at one point, or the bed, sorry, and whipped me around. That was something I almost threw up, honestly. Yeah, oh my god, though, the cooking stream. Because
I honestly forgot about that one a little bit. Like, it's there in my memory, but it's like not like as permanent as some of the other things.
Well,
That's
we were in a bar.
where we clipped. Yeah, we were in a bar.
Yeah,
like a kitchen bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was like points where we were like taking turns setting up the camera and stuff, and like getting different camera angles, because there was like a, you could set up different cameras.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah,
and there was the hot tub stream, and we had like a bunch of like neon lights in there.
Yeah,
these skeletons just crouched in a shitty little.
We literally crashed our game. We crashed our game because we had too many zucchinis in the hot tub. It literally would like lag out because there's
oh my god,
there's too much stuff going on. But we just kept adding. We're like, let's keep going with the meme. Let's keep adding, and we just kept adding zucchinis. Like it just kept going.
kept adding them. And then we added them to the point where we had put them on the ground. I think Neon was standing over them, and I was lifting one up, just cause. And I lifted her up in the process, and it was like she was levitating. So we created like this little pathway of zucchinis where we were just climbing.
Yeah, and then we're doing like parkour with the zucchinis.
Yeah, the zucchini bit went so far that we ended up making freaking what are they called? A frat. A sorority.
Oh yeah. It was called Zeta Zucchini, and Neon
hang on. I got an idea.
What?
Hang on. Give me a minute.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Keep talking.
I could find my shirt too. We could do a little wardrobe change.
Okay, I don't have my shirt.
Okay, never mind then. Never mind.
No, hang on.
I can find it. It's at my old house, I think. My parents' house.
Okay, you have to bring it though when we meet up.
I know. I'll bring it.
We'll have our little like sleepover clothes.
Yeah, and Zeta Zucchini, because I think we all like had went to college, or like either we went to college or we didn't go to college, but none of us I know were in fraternities.
No,
we had never been in fraternities, never been a part of clubs, like all that stuff.
There it is.
There we go. Zeta Zucchini.
Yeah, here it is.
And that is a shirt that I designed also, and I sent it to Neon and Abby.
Yeah, like we got a physical shirt in the mail from Lami.
Yes.
And I also have one.
And Lami, Lami sent me one that was like
okay, I couldn't find the small.
It's okay.
I couldn't.
She sent me an extra large, and I'm like, Lami, you sent me a dress.
I sent her like a PJ nightgown. But yeah, we had created the fraternity Zeta Zucchini, and I was like, I kind of want to make like a shirt, kind of to surprise the waifus, and like I made you guys the shirt, sent it to y'all, and yeah, that was it.
It was great. It was great though.
It was pretty great.
Yeah, I'll turn off my fog actually. So yeah.
We've been friends for a while, about a good like.
It's like I think it's been 3. I'd say
2.5 years.
2 years. Yeah, 2.5, 3. We're kind of
but it's gotten to the point where people have asked, like, are you guys friends in real life? How like have you guys known each other? How many years have y'all known each other? Like, man, we met online.
Yeah, like literally we have never physically been in the same room with each other, but I feel like when it does happen, that's
gonna be so fun but weird. It's gonna be like, man, I didn't know Neon was that short.
Oh my.
Sorry, Neon had to get one in there.
I know.
But going into that, I mean, like we never would have met if it wasn't for all of us streaming. That was, I think, like
we had like other like things that factored into like us meeting. Like there's other external people too that like we knew them, so then it brought us together. But it's still weird because honestly, like everyone's all over the place, right? Like we're in different parts of the world, and we all somehow found each other, which is. It's just fate, right? Like
destiny.
It's destiny.
Oh, you found it?
He found the shirt.
Oh, the shirt.
He found the shirt.
There it is.
Zeta Zucchini.
Yeah.
Oh, you cut the sleeves off of yours? Yeah, I almost cut the sleeves off.
I might cut the sleeves off mine. I still haven't decided yet.
We're all gonna match. We gotta cut the sleeves off.
Okay. Okay. I'll cut the sleeves off then.
Find my shirt. My IRL shirt. Like, cause yeah,
I kind of want to remake these though. I love the cotton and everything, but I kind of want to remake them because I messed up right there. If you see that line,
it's fine.
But I also
that's not cotton, is it? I thought it was
cotton.
polyester.
It is cotton.
Oh, okay.
It's a very soft shirt. It was very nice.
It is. But I kind of want to remake it because they have these actual college style shirts at the place where I go, and I kind of want to get that one and remake it. But I'll see. Maybe I'll bring them up. But
yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
But
it's just crazy that we all like met so serendipitously,
and like it was kind of close together too, because like me and Lami had met first, but it was like by like maybe like a month or something like that. But then when me and Lami played together for the first time, people were like, "Oh, so how long have you guys known each other?" And we're like, "A week,
like a month, a month, a week."
Literally. I thought you guys had known each other for so long when I hopped in on this little gang thing. This little gang thing.
Little gang thing. It sounds so
gang bangers.
Zeta zucchini. Don't mess with us.
Zeta zucchini.
Don't fuck with this. Don't fuck with this zucchini. Don't fuck with me. All right now. No.
Zeta zucchini. That's our symbol.
Yeah. Again, no hands. Can't. Wait, can I just maybe with my mouth? Ooh,
no.
Yeah.
Not really. Not really. Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy because people were asking us how long had me and Neon been friends, and we hadn't even been friends for like a month at that point.
No,
but we just started playing and talking, and it was fun.
Yeah, it was kind of like people were like, "Oh yeah, you need to meet Lami. You need to meet Mr. Lami," and I'm like, "Who's this? Who is it?" Who is Lami?
Yeah, I was getting requests like, "You should play with Neon. Like, you guys should play together. You guys should do some art together." I'm like, "Who's Neon?" And so it was a little crazy. And then I always got scared to like talk first. So I'm kind of looking back at our old messages a little bit. I'm not gonna like say any of them out loud, but it would always be you igniting the conversation because I felt like I was always so scared to reach out because I'm like, what if I'm that annoying friend that's like, she doesn't want to be around me, or like if I message her first, I'm gonna feel like I'm bothering her. I'm just gonna kind of stay in my lane,
No.
Honestly, I felt the same way. I was so scared of like being annoying. Like, what if they were just being nice, And it's like 2 years later. What if they're just being nice to me? Like,
still just being nice.
What if they're just being nice?
What if they're just sending me these dank memes because they're being nice? Like,
we literally send each other TikToks like every day. Like, there's a message every day.
Every day. Yeah. And even in we have like this chat that's like just the three of us, just the waifus, but it's like we created it like when we create the Zuck joke kind of, and it was my first time interacting like that, so I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a dead chat. Like, we're not even gonna talk to each other. Like, it's gonna be so dead. Literally every single day someone is messaging in that chat. Like, my head hurts, my tummy hurts, I gotta take a shit.
We all bonded over our tummy issues, guys. We all bonded over that too.
No, literally, like I was like,
yeah, and I love Tums. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the rest of this stream, by the way, scrolling to the top of our chat just to see like how it's.
There's a lot in there.
There's a lot.
I'm gonna be
scrolling
like
for
I said.
Minute.
Like I said, the rest of this podcast, I will be scrolling. But I have a bit of a confession to make, guys, about the zucchini thing.
Sure.
So, like, you know how you guys started it with the cooking mama thing, right?
Yeah, it started as a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, and all that. Well, I kind of maybe was trying to like make it a thing. Like I was trying to make it a thing because like you guys were like, oh, it's zucchini, and I was like, yeah, zucchini, I'm part of this. I was trying so hard to be a part of it because I was like, I like these ones, I want to keep them.
You didn't have to try too hard because we wanted you to be a part of it. We wanted you to. Like, we were literally like, we need to include Abbi in this joke because I think
the origin of zucchini is literally like me and Lami playing Cooking Mama, right? And she literally whispered, I just heard her whispering the ingredients, and then the one that just really stuck out was zucchini, and I'm like, I just started laughing. Like I was in the middle, like we were both speed running Cooking Mama. We were trying to see how many dishes we could finish, and whoever won, got a little trophy, and the loser had to eat hot sauce. Spoiler alert, that was me. I lost. But I think Lami was sabotaging me because she'd be like in my ear, like, zucchini.
I was like, repeat. Okay, for my memory is shit. Okay, let me just say that. I have such a shit memory. I need to repeat what I'm saying. So this is me on stream playing Nintendo Switch. I was like, I had the controller. I was going like that, first of all. And like, that looks very wrong, obviously.
It looks
You're
very
like that.
sus. Yeah, it looks very sus.
So I had to like look at the ingredients. I was like, tomato, carrots, zucchini. Neon just heard zucchini, me whisper zucchini, and that's how the joke came, and we just repeated it the entire stream. Zucchini, zucchini, yeah, zucchini's great. And then I think when we had played Project Zomboid, that was one of the first games we had like played together, like just a random game, I think, besides Gary's mod. And we played with Abby. We all played together. I don't know who found the zucchini.
I think it was Abby. I think Abby
found it. And
I feel like I might have, yeah.
She had placed it in the house that we were in, and we were just like spinning around worshipping the zucchini. And I think that's how the joke came to be. Zucchini. So I think that's how the joke came to be. And then we created the Zeta zucchini.
Yep.
So that's the origin of zucchini.
It's so funny. Okay. Yeah.
And that later in the stream, actually, there is a clip of us actually.
Yeah, we are gonna look at some of our like favorite clips from like streaming. I think we both have we all have 2 each. I think that we're gonna watch.
And one of them is definitely, ties into that zucchini thing. Zucchini. So
I was like,
I'm just grateful that they're. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Lami.
You go. No, you go.
We're all like,
I was just gonna say that I'm grateful that we all like, no matter how we met or like how it kind of led up to it, I'm glad like we all ended up meeting and bonding over different things because it's so hard to find
bondage.
Oh my
bondage. I'll keep you here.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that like it's so hard to find people that you bond with, especially like people online, because you could easily be like, oh well, they're a shit person, I never want to talk to them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then like you find like this clique where you don't like, because I feel like sometimes you'll go into a clique and you'll feel like the odd man out because you're like, oh okay, like I'm the annoying friend, or I'm the one who's too loud, or this and that.
Yeah.
But I've never felt that way with Abby, Neon, and even Bappa when we're all together. Like it's never felt where someone's like feels like the odd man out.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
And like even with like the CCG and stuff like that, like I think pretty much everyone in there we've kind of,
Yeah, we kind of bonded. And it's been really amazing. And just going through these years acting like we're acting like we've been such lifelong friends is such a shock, dude. Like it's
almost
crazy
like
that
it's almost like we knew each other in a past life, and like somehow someone was like, okay, they all need to meet again somehow.
we were what do you call it? We met in the 1800s as witches. We all got burned together.
Why was that the thing? Why was that it?
It just seemed like if we were witches, or like if we were like all hanging out together and just giggling or whatever and talking to each other, people would be like, "Those are witches. They need to be burned."
Those are
and
witches. The harlots.
we all just somehow end up on the pole with each other for. Okay, wait. That came out wrong.
Not the pole.
Not the pole. Wait.
Oh my god. Lami.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh shit. Anyway.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kind of move along here a little bit.
Go for it.
Going from how we met to just straight up, we wouldn't have met if we weren't gamers, I think. First and foremost.
First and foremost.
So kind of going back to the the beginnings of our little gamer lives. How what got you into gaming? What got you into gaming? You go first. Who am I pointing at? I don't have.
Who are you pointing your eyes at? Who are you pointing your eyes at?
I don't know. Am I in the middle?
Yeah, she's in the middle.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
She's looking at me right now.
Looking at?
She's looking at me.
All right, Nia, go first. What got you into gaming? What games got you into gaming? Or just what got you?
Like growing up, like there was always like a gaming system around me. Like my dad had like the Sega Genesis. Sega. Yes. Sega. And then like at my grandparents' house, they had like the Super Nintendo and stuff like that.
Sorry, that's later.
What was it? There's like a Mickey Mouse game. I always forget the name of it, but it's like I just remember playing that game like all the time. Like that was like the first game that I like really got sucked into. It was like I have to beat these levels, like little baby Neon.
Is it an angsty Mickey Mouse game?
It's like a platformer. It's like
like
told me it before, but
because there's like a subgenre of angsty Mickey Mouse, like Epic Mickey and Kingdom Hearts.
It wasn't anything like that. It was like you're trying to rescue Minnie from like this evil witch character, and like you're going through all these different like worlds. I mean, it's kind of like like Mario games are, but it was like that basically. And I just remember there's this one level with like Jello, and you would like sink into it. And
I got the wee-woos.
Yes, sorry. My headset's dying too, so I need to plug that in.
Also, I was eating a peach. I was really.
I'm just dude, it's been like over like 30 minutes, and I'm still scrolling through our chat.
Well,
trying to find the beginning.
I'll tell you what. If you ever see my eyes doing this, it's because I'm scrolling.
She's just scrolling. But yeah, and then like back to like the gaming stuff. Like me and Goofy would play Super Nintendo. We'd play Super Mario Bros. Together. Obviously,
for those of you who don't know, Goofy is her brother.
Yes. We would play Super Mario Bros. Together. Obviously, he would always make me player 2. Somehow that happened, even though I'm the older one. He'd be like, "You're gonna be Luigi, and I'm gonna beat these levels." And he just would sit there like all day. Like my grandma one time had to literally be like, "No, you're going outside. You're not
touch grass, bitch."
Like, I would play for a minute and then just be done, because I was second player. So I'm like, this is boring, right? So I would just like play and then be like, okay, I'm done. And I would go outside and do whatever out there. And he'd be inside still. And my grandma would be like, no, you're coming outside.
No.
Touch grass, child.
Touch some grass, please.
But yeah. So there's always, all sorts of things gaming wise growing up. What about you, Lami?
Well, now we gotta find out this Mickey game. Hang on.
I know, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up while Lami explains her first gaming experience.
Yeah, Lami, your turn.
So for me, it was my older cousin. We had always gone over to his house just to hang out with him, to chill with him. And it was really fun because my parents would be. It was like we would go over only for birthdays and parties, but we're a huge family, so parties happen like every month. Okay, like every month.
Yeah.
It's someone's birthday every month. So we'd go like every so often to go to a party like at 6 p.m. and we'd stay till like 1 because everyone would the adults would be outside getting drunk, having a good time, doing all that stuff, doing adult things. And me and my sister grown up stuff. So me and my sister would go with my younger cousin in his room, and he would turn on his PlayStation 2 because that's a console he had at the time, and we'd play this game called Digimon Rumble Arena.
Okay.
And
oh my
and
god!
we'd like fight each other. I had no idea what I was doing or what buttons I was pressing. So it was fun either way. Like we had fun, but after that it was Super Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube. And we played that all the time whenever we went over. Melee. Melee.
It was on
Melee.
the PS2.
I am being
right,
that
Lami?
guy.
You say PS2? Or was it the PS1?
No, on the GameCube.
Oh, the GameCube. Okay.
Yeah, he had it for the GameCube because he had gotten the GameCube, and we ended up playing all the time when we went over there. And my favorite character was always Kirby, and it was really fun. So
Solid
we
choice.
would kind of copy our cousin a little bit. So if he got a PS2, we got a PS2. If he got a GameCube, we got a GameCube. If he got a DS, we got a DS. And when he got the Wii, we got the Wii. And then when he got the Xbox, my parents finally said, "Okay, no."
They're like, "You're done." You're
They
done.
stopped at
Mhm.
Xbox.
Yeah.
They cut it off right there. So
But by that point, you were hooked.
Yes.
yeah, I was hooked. My parents had gotten us the original DSs for Christmas one
Yeah.
year.
Mhm.
I had a red one. My sister had a pink one. She still has it actually. I don't know where mine went.
Goofy has my
I
pink
think
one.
I lost mine. But I think I lost my DS. But on the DS, I had this game called Fashion Designer.
Oh yeah.
I would design clothes and like dress up the models, and it was really fun. And yeah,
I never had that one.
What about you, Abby?
It was really fun.
First of all, I'm just so disappointed that Lami didn't bring up Sonic, but
Oh, I know. I was thinking
know.
Sonic was going to be the first one she ever played.
Sonic was later. But it was my favorite, I will say. Sonic, I think the one I played was Sonic Air Force 2 or Sonic Air.
Okay.
Yeah, Sonic Air Forces, I think. I need to figure. I think I'm butchering the name. Air Riders. Never mind, not Air Force.
Sonic Air Rider.
It's Sonic Air Rider, yeah. So, okay. Abby?
Okay. Well, so this is a tale of a young Ep.2 when she was but the ripe age of who fucking knows, because I don't remember. I honestly no. In all honesty, I have been thinking about this for the past like day and a half, and I've been trying to get the timeline just right, but I still can't. I can never organize the timeline correctly. With I don't know.
She's got a whole origin story.
Time is an illusion, man. Time's an illusion. So I'm just gonna like kind of like jump around a little bit here. Didn't have the GameCube or any PlayStation growing up. Nothing like that. It was all Nintendo stuff. I don't know if that was on purpose or what. But I mean, GameCube obviously was Nintendo, but it was like later Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
Like the first big console we had was a Wii.
Okay.
But we did have the DSs as well. And honestly, like the first video games that I really played were like browser games and
I was gonna say that, but like the Mickey Mouse game was like the first one, because then I got into browser games after that one.
Mickey Mouse.
I found it, by the way. I found it.
Oh,
but I'll tell you later.
What was it?
It's we'll tell it then.
Say it,
Okay.
Say it, damn it. Say it out loud.
It's the Castle of Illusion.
Oh, I remember that one. That was a good game.
I took a screenshot of it, and I'll post it on our Instagram and stuff like that. Like all the games that were our origin stories. I'm gonna post a picture of them.
Yeah.
That would be cute. That would be so cute. Oh my god, you're so smart.
So yeah, Lami, send me the exact one. You could send
the Fashion Designer.
No, the Digimon.
Oh,
game.
the Digimon.
Yeah. I want to say. Oh yeah. So for my origin game, I'm probably gonna say the one that like really got me into gaming was Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That's like my favorite Zelda game.
Like I on the Wii, it was available on the Wii. I also got a little bit into Call of Duty on the Wii with motion controls.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine that, to be honest.
That was a fucking nightmare. Like a nightmare. But my hand-eye coordination is impeccable. But yeah, no, it was something. But like, yeah, my mom was the one who really like got me into gaming, because she grew up with Zelda and loved Zelda games, and like the original Zelda was her shit. And then with like, I've told you guys this before too, but this is for the podcast sake. The lengths this woman would go to 100% Twilight Princess was like insane.
Oh my God.
She doesn't game like this anymore, but at the time, like, it would be her sitting there playing the game on the Wii, and I would be Googling walkthroughs and glitches on how to break the game so we could get items that you normally couldn't get in regular gameplay.
So we're seeing where Abby gets her gaming sweatiness from.
Sweating.
Yeah, it's
got those
literally
sweaty jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll talk about this a little bit later too, probably, but like, well, I guess I could bring it up now, but like, y'all know how I am with Minecraft.
Yeah,
y'all know how I know.
Yes.
My Minecraft knowledge is deep,
Neon,
and that's because.
Can you open a server, Neon?
Hey, Neon. Hey, Neon. Hey, Neon.
Can you open a server?
Me, literally, as soon as we end this podcast.
Joke's on you. Already have it open. No, I'm kidding.
I was ready.
Hop right in there.
So, but like, I learned that Google can really be your friend when you're playing games, because my mom would just always be like, there's specifically this one part in Twilight Princess, and if anybody out there was in deep with this game, then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So technically speaking, I don't think you can get enough heart pieces to shut the fuck up, guys. Oh, you're laughing at Lami, aren't you?
Yeah. She's trying to sneak a roll in. She's like,
I got hungry, bro.
She's trying to sneak that roll in. It's so funny. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was trying to keep it together, but I just saw her like slowly bringing the roll up.
For those of you just listening, Lami is shoving
a Texas Roadhouse roll? Yeah. She's really enjoying it too.
Yeah, it was impeccable. But anyway, so there was a specific glitch that I remember that my mom really wanted to get down. Mm-hmm. Because the way they make Zelda games, and they made Zelda games back in the day, they weren't as thorough with making sure everything was in shape condition. Mm-hmm. Like, if y'all have seen speed runs of these games, like, they're insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
they're stupid. So there was like heart pieces in the world that you couldn't really get to without breaking the game, and there was this one heart piece that involved you breaking Wolf Link so he looked super cursed.
Oh yeah,
like if
I've definitely
cursed
seen that before. I've definitely seen that before.
Yeah, exactly. It eventually, like, this glitch like blew up and all that, but like, yeah, you would make him super cursed, and then he would like go floating down a river and then like fall out of the world, and then you would spawn as a human next to a cave or something, and then you could finally get this heart piece or whatever. I don't remember how it worked, but it was like, or you would just like end up getting it after the game reset you or something like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It was weird. But it was fun. We spent a lot of time like just doing that together. So that was definitely like what got me into gaming. But I also like had the DS. I played Brain Age a lot. I love some Brain Age.
Brain Age is a good one.
I think my favorite game was My Sims on the DS. Sorry, not to go on.
No,
you're good.
I was just gonna say another two more games on the DS that I'm like that I was super hooked on. Mm-hmm. This ambulance game that I don't remember the name of, that I'll look up when you start talking, Lami. But like basically you were an EMS responder or whatever, and like, you would be stabilizing the patient and all that. And I was fucking hooked on this.
Stay in the last.
And there was a story to it too, which is like, why there's no need for a story for this, but okay, but the drama, the drama.
Got the
drama.
Mm-hmm. So there was that one, and then Professor Layton, the Professor Layton series had a chokehold on my ass. Like, I love those. I still love those games, and they're coming out with a new one. They're coming out with a new one for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm so excited.
She's losing her mind. She's losing her mind.
Feral.
Like don't think they. When did they come out with the last game? Professor Layton, not including the horrible mobile game and the disgusting reboot that they. I don't even know.
Shit out of my face.
She's very passionate about this stuff. She's very passionate.
I'm not the only one, guys. Okay, hang on. Layton Mystery Journal. Nope, that's not a good one. Azran Legacy. Okay, so like 2012-ish is the last time that they came out with a mainline game. Oh, and then there was the Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton crossover that came out in 2012 as well. Okay. 2013. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Okay. 2012 was the Professor Layton crossover with Phoenix Wright, and then the 2013 was like the last mainline game. So it's been over a decade at this point, and I am so excited. She's still shoving buns in her face.
She took the roll between both of her hands and was just squishing it.
I just squashed it because it was getting like, it looks so unattractive to eat when it's all puffy like that. So I'm just like.
So she squished it. So she was flattening the roll. She was making she was making a communion roll.
Look, and it's raising back up slowly.
Yeah, dude, I don't know the physics around those rolls, not gonna lie, because that's not how bread works.
It's a little sus that like it's rising again though. Like usually once you flatten bread, it's flattened. It's done.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's like a memory foam pillow.
Memory foam bread.
It's memory foam bread. Lami, maybe we shouldn't be eating that stuff. Maybe.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm gonna be real. Bread don't work like that around here. I'm gonna say that. Okay.
Oh, now she's being all proper. She's eating it with her pinky up.
Okay, pinky. Yes.
Yes. My. Oh. And sipping her tea.
Okay, we're going back.
Okay, do you remember what you were gonna say, Lami?
I think. Okay.
Think about it. Keep going.
Let me think a little harder. So my favorite game, like my unholy favorite game, was called my.
Oh, let's go.
It was called. What was the game? What was the game, Abby?
She's dying.
Emergency room, real life rescues.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! Yeah, we're gonna have to
like I might. It might maybe towards the end of this or whatever.
Yeah.
I will send like a little clip of this or whatever, so you can see exactly what I was doing. It's just
was it just like a simulator game?
Yeah, it was a simulator game, but it had a story.
Okay,
it was beautiful.
Because like near the end of the game, your partner that was like in charge of training you or whatever, he's an older guy. He had a daughter, and his daughter got hit by a car, and he's like, "Oh my god, that's my daughter!" Oh no! And then your character is like, "You gotta step back, Bill. This is I have to take care of it. You're too close to this. I gotta take care of this." And he's like, "Don't let my daughter die." And the thing is, if you can fail at these things and lose the patient.
My gosh.
And you have to be quick, and like some of the controls were a little janky. Like I always fucked up with the scissors.
I feel like that's how
figure it out.
This like Nintendo just has like this jank factor to some of their games that you're like, you have to find the sweet spot.
You just reminded me of the game.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No.
But when thinking of jank, there was this one game. Besides the game I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
This one other unholy game that I would play for hours. Okay, hours. It was an ungodly amount of time. It was a game called Hamsters.
Hamsters. Is that with a Z?
Yeah, Hamsters.
I know what you're talking about.
That was okay. You cannot tell me that game was not the shit. That was a Class A game. Okay, Class A.
We will, we will post all the like art for these games and stuff
my good
in our
people,
Twitter.
If you don't want to get your children an actual animal, get them a DS and get them the game Hamsters. Okay, get them that game
because wasn't it a spin-off of like the Nintendogs thing or something like that?
Kind of. They were trying to branch off and create their own thing, like cats with the Z and like monkeys.
Yeah.
There was a game called Monkeys.
I think I remember those. I remember those games.
But the hamsters one just hit different. It was like you got to raise a hamster and like you would do all the things you would need to like do with the hamster, right? Like clean the cage, you would basically bathe him, help like feed him, all that stuff. But you got to give him presents for the cage. You got to upgrade that cage if you wanted a 2-story cage, a castle cage, a jungle cage, any kind of cage you wanted. And then on top of that, if you got the 2-story cage, you could get him a roller coaster.
What?
That you could put inside the cage.
This hamster had a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Dude.
So you could put the roller coaster inside the 2-story cage and he would ride it, but you had to train him to ride it. So you would have to
I'm gonna be real.
You'd spend days training that hamster how to ride.
This honestly feels like a little bit of a fever dream, not gonna lie, because like
I'm gonna be real.
Like it was.
I gotta be real with y'all. That game is 100% responsible for at least some IRL hamster deaths. Kids,
probably true. That's probably true.
Probably true.
Kids
probably
would see
true.
it and they'd be like, "I want my hamster to have a roller coaster," and then they would make their fucking hamster a roller coaster.
They just installed the Hot Wheels track inside the roller coaster.
They would duct tape their fucking hamster to a Hot Wheels and send it flying down and into a wall.
But to be real, I did that with my hamster too. But okay. In game. There was a part of the game where you could take out your hamster, right? You could take out your hamster, and like you had like this weird janky ass looking hand, obviously.
Yeah.
And you got to put him. You could take him wherever you wanted in this like janky ass bedroom, on the chair, on the bed, on the floor, wherever, right?
Yeah.
Literally, there was no hamster deaths in this game, okay? Because I would put him. My dumbass like little 8-year-old brain didn't know that you had to put the hand on the ground to release the hamster. I'd like put him all the way up here and then let him fall.
You would let your hamster just. Oh my gosh! No.
Oh my God. Free fall in the game, but he didn't die. I mean, he was still alive. But he still ran after those presents that he got.
He's like, "Oh my God, more presents!"
Lami's like, "I'm gonna torture you for a second, and here's a present. Here's a present."
You could also train him to talk.
Oh no!
No, that's things of nightmares right there. Like a hamster talking with you.
Yeah, you could talk to him. You could play games with him. Like he wanted to play tic-tac-toe sometimes, and he'd win. What a fucking little bitch! But
wait, Lami would lose tic-tac-toe to a hamster. A hamster.
I would also lose matching games.
Oh,
like
God.
Matching card games. The little bitch would win every time, but whatever. So
Dude.
anyway.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Just the nightmare fuel of a hamster talking. "I will avenge my fallen brethren." You will see.
How dare you put me on that roller coaster? It was not fun. I'm just imagining it like this like deep voice too. Like it wasn't like a high pitch like hi. You know, it was more like a
it was like
I'll
this. Okay,
avenge
like
my brothers.
When he went down the roller coaster, it was like as he was like riding in his little hamster roller coaster, and he'd be like Oh my God, that game was such a fever dream. But me and my sister both played it, and I would log into her profile sometimes because she had the better items.
Okay, yeah.
And she'd get mad at me because I'd already cleaned the cage, and she was like, "I was supposed to clean the cage." I'm like,
that sounds like such
okay,
a.
I'm sorry.
That's such a sibling thing. I feel like, oh, you have the better stuff.
Oh
yeah.
my God,
well,
dude.
I was the thing is, I'm the older sister, so it'd always be my sister coming on my profile and like fucking up my scores on fucking Mario, fucking battle mode or whatever shit, and she'd be like,
oh my gosh.
and I'd be like, use your own account. You have your own account for a reason. Like, but your scores are better and you have better stuff. And I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Get good, scrub.
Get good, scrub. Get good,
Oh
scrub.
my God. Oh my God, dude. That fucking Mario battle game on the DS was so fucking cool.
What?
I mean, the one where you like, I don't know if you, okay, so Mario Bros for the DS, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it was New Super Mario Bros or something like that. Like
something like that, yeah.
Mario Bros DS, I think it was just called that, maybe. But like, you could hook up via, what's it called? What was it called when you could like wirelessly connect on DS? But it wasn't the Wi-Fi; it was something else.
let me open. No, I'm kidding. My DS is dead right
now. Was it New Super Mario Brothers? New Super Mario Brothers?
The DS. Hang on, Mario Bros. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
It's New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the games that you could connect with the? Yeah, the DS, the ones with the DS that you could like play, and it was like only 4 people at a time sometimes, and you play like the Yoshi one or the like Find Wario.
Yeah,
there was a battle mode that you could do.
With the it was 2 players,
and
it was Mario and Luigi with the star.
Idea.
Dude, I fucking hated that game.
Like, so you would hang on, battle mode.
You would hate.
It was like, you would hate. New DS versus mode. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And basically you would like you would have to like get power-ups and like jump on each other's head and all that. And then like when you would jump on the other person's head or damage them or whatever, they would spit out a star, and then you would like a big old star, and it would start jumping around the area, and you would have to chase it down and pick it up before it despawned, and then that would add to your star count. But if they damaged you, you would drop, your stars, and they would have to like pick up those stars and all that, and it would be like
the blue shell was deadly, dude. If you got that blue shell, you could like you could fly in the air, hit them, and then get their star at the same time.
That doesn't even sound fair. That doesn't even sound fair.
It was so not fair. That game was so not fair. But honestly,
you know what? It was fun.
It was so fun. I was hooked on that shit.
Abby, I have the game. I have the game. And I have a spare DS. It's me versus you, dude.
I have a DS too.
We're doing it. We're fucking doing it. I have to find my games. I don't know
have the game though. I don't have the game.
Okay.
I have the game. Well, I mean, we'll bring our DSs and we'll be able to
I got my
it.
Rose Gold DSi that I found at the pawn shop for like $80.
I just did some scrolling in our chat, and there's and I just sent a picture. There's a picture that I sent that was like, a screenshot of like when Bella is talking to Wolf Jacob, but Jacob is in like the gray suit.
Oh my
because
God.
they hadn't like edited it yet. Like just the raw image of that. Anyway, it's funny. I just
that was probably around the time we were watching Twilight stream.
True. When we watched Twilight on stream. That's
I'm at 2022 right now.
I just got all the way to 2022 when we first started the chat. And all it says is E.
Oh, you just got to the beginning of the chat?
Yeah, that's literally the beginning of how it started. E.
We were definitely in a VC talking about stuff.
I think we realized I can do this in a much easier way, and I'm doing it now finally.
But what is everyone's favorite game right now that they're playing?
Yes.
Ooh, that one's tough.
I guess I can go first.
Yeah, you go for Minecraft. Okay, done. No, I'm kidding.
You can at least let me talk about it. You can at least let me talk about it. Jesus.
Sorry, go off, Queen.
Well, first of all, I would say Minecraft is the favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
It's actually okay. I'm gonna give it. Hang on, with an asterisk. Minecraft, yes, I play that probably the most out of my. I'm getting there. Hang on, just give me a minute. I'm putting it together. It's all coming together. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Because I went like that. I was like.
She's looking down at her wrist like if she was looking at a watch. That's what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I don't have a watch on.
Sure,
Yeah,
I don't know, but
Lami.
we've seen your arm already today.
Yeah, Lami, we know, Lami.
We know.
So you're very funny.
We know what
very
you're doing.
funny. Ha ha.
Haha.
Yes, so Breath of the Wild has a very special place in my little heart. Because it is, I could spend hours. I literally did spend hours just on my horse. Riding around.
The giant horse conk.
Oh my.
Oh, mommy.
Mommy.
No horse cock involved. That's a different game.
What game are you playing?
No, I didn't say I was playing it. I'm just saying it's out there. But
it definitely is.
Breath of the Wild, I definitely would say is like one of my favorite games of all time. Just because it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous game. You can play it like you can get sweaty with it if you want, or you can play it very casually and relaxed, and it can be very relaxing.
I still finished it.
I've finished it once. Technically, I've only finished it once. But that being said, I've played. I don't even know how many hours I've put into that game. I don't know. I don't have my Switch nearby. Otherwise, I would check. But yeah, I've put so many hours in that game. But now, to the real answer, yes, Minecraft, okay, spoiler alert, guys, see the fucking look on your face. Shut the fuck up. Minecraft, I've got into, like, probably 2016, I want to say. Oh my god. Again, another game I have put so many hours into, obviously. The thing is, y'all think I'm a fucking Minecraft nerd and that I know so much about this game. There are people out there.
Oh, I know.
Way more about this game than I do.
I know. There's people out there that know a lot more. A lot.
A lot more, and have put even more time into it, obviously. But it's a game that I'm always coming back to. Because like I've taken breaks and like gone months without playing it, and then I go back into it and I play it more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
And then number 3, my lord. Right now, this is the most recent addition to my Neon. Y'all know, is Fortnite. Yeah, I'm a Fortnite girl. Okay, I've been hooked on Fortnite for like I don't know a couple months now. Especially
what did she say? I'm not gonna get into Fortnite again. Y'all aren't gonna make me get into Fortnite. I'm never gonna get into Fortnite.
No.
I'm gonna delete it as soon as I'm done playing this round.
Yeah, like I'm gonna install it and then like I'm probably gonna delete it. Yeah. Still playing to this day.
Listen. Y'all, I was doing you a favor, Neon. I was doing you a favor.
What started as a favor ended as an addiction.
I'm not gonna get into it, but basically I was like, yeah, I'll play some Fortnite with you. I got you. And then it ended up where it was with Lami and Bappo as well. and it was like at the very end of the OG season. Not the actually original season, like back in the day. I'm talking
like when they brought back the OG. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got a dub. The last game that we could play in the OG season, we got a dub.
That's true, we did.
Yeah, that was pretty PogChamp epic gamer moment. And then we all like kind of experienced the live event thing where they transitioned to the next season, and that was really fun. Core memory, so sweet.
Yes, we have clips of that moment.
We also, all of you guys, not even just you two, but also Bappo and also Krusty, have gifted me like the skins and emotes and the battle pass. And so you encouraged this in me. So this is on you.
We wanted her to keep playing. We
just wanted you to keep playing. But then you turned into an addict and we're like, oh no, she's not stopping.
And now you guys don't want to play. Well, I mean, Neon plays with me.
I still
but
play.
Everybody, yeah, but everybody.
I play.
Not as much. Not as much.
True. I love Fortnite. I do. Like it's a really fun game. Honestly, sometimes I'm just tired of losing.
No, I get it.
I'm tired of sucking.
Yeah, I get that. But it's
Mom, you just gotta get good.
You just gotta get good.
I know. That takes more training.
Yeah, so I've definitely been hooked on I've been on the Fortnite train for a little bit. And I also when they redid the next season, they added festival mode. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's what
brought back my love of Guitar Hero. That's actually okay, you know what?
Like honestly, like she does play Battle Royale. Yeah, Guitar Hero.
I want your love and I want your revenge.
Like a bird. Copyright. But going back for a second, Guitar Hero is like one of the first games that I played as well. I didn't own it, but I went to friends' house, like hanging out in their basement kind of thing, playing Guitar Hero. Oh my god. Chest kiss. Love that shit.
Chest kiss.
Yeah, so the fact that they added festival mode, hooked.
That's what really sucked her, and it wasn't even just Battle Royale, it was festival mode. That's what kept her hanging out for a minute.
Yeah, and then and then it kind of transitioned into more of the Battle Royale zero builds all the way. And if you have a problem with that, cry about it. I don't give a shit.
No, like I don't play build either. I don't play build mode.
No,
it's not as fun, honestly. Like it's just like a bunch of people who usually can't aim.
Wolster.
Yeah.
Want to be carpenters?
Like they're gonna build a whole mansion before you can like take them out. Like they're literally one shot away, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna explode into a house." Like that's what build mode is usually.
That's why you go and hide. You don't build. You go and
hide in the bush.
Try and run away.
You hide in the
hide in the bush. That's your only protection.
I'm kind of curious. Like I've been kind of curious to like try build mode, not to build, but just to see how it goes. Like if I can.
Oh man, dude.
Actually do like function around the building. But anyway,
you just have to have the right items, honestly. Like you don't have to build in build mode, but like you have to have the right items for when you encounter people.
Yeah, that's the kind
that requires a lot of bombs.
Yeah,
lightning.
A lot of the lightning and clingers and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with any BR is like if you get shit luck with the loot, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. No, but like
there's getting good, but
what I've noticed is though, like when you're like, oh, I have all the great loot, like you get the best stuff. That's usually when you lose. When you're like scrounging for stuff, that's when you win somehow. That's how you win.
Like when you have that shitty green pistol that you've been like holding on to since you started the game. That's the one you kill with.
Yeah, that's like when you get that victory royale with. Yeah.
You don't get it with the golden sniper rifle that you've been holding on to since you found it. But going back to the favorite games, Neon, what was your favorite game, or what's your favorite game right now?
I mean, I would say Fortnite is like my favorite game right now because it's the one I usually go to a lot when I'm like gonna get on and play. Other than that, though, it's usually Slither.io. No, it's Slither.io, the browser.
Not Paper.io.
I mean, that one's good. That one's good too, but like the other one, you get to be a worm.
That's true.
It's like the mind numbing, like the games you can just turn your brain off sometimes and play. Like that's what I go to a lot sometimes because like
Neon's the epitome of would you still love me if I was a worm?
Because like I like playing Fortnite and I like playing I'll play Minecraft and stuff, but usually I only do that when I'm playing with other people. I've never gotten into solo Minecraft really.
That's fair. I definitely have a lot of fun when it's like multiplayer kind of thing. But I find value in both versions of it.
I mean, content warning. That one's another good one. That's another good one.
Oh my god, that was so fun. We gotta do that again. We gotta do it.
We do.
I don't want to overdo it though.
No,
it's hard
like,
to find those games where you want to do it again, but it's so good when you do.
Yeah, it's definitely not a game you can play like every day, like on stream all the time. But it's like one you can come back to and have a good time with it, I think.
Good game. Good game.
Yes. Lami, what about you?
Right now I would have to say like I'm not really like into much of the gaming phase right now. Like I don't know why. I think I'm just like kind of focused on other stuff, like doing other stuff outside of gaming. But if I do game, I would say obviously my favorite that I spend the most time on, and these two call me out for it all the time, is The Sims.
Oh yeah.
I play The Sims for all the time if I'm not on with them. I'm like, bro, I'm building these houses. I'm not even like creating stories with people. I'm building. That's what I'm doing. Like,
she's just
I mean, there's certain kind of stories that you're making, aren't you, Lami?
She's
like,
she's
about?
looking around very sussily.
She
right
quote
now.
unquote plays it for the plot.
I'm here for the plot.
Lami has those special mods in Sims.
I got those special mods, but it's just so I can get paid on the side, okay? Those plot heavy mods that help me get that extra $5 that I need for lunch, okay?
Yeah, I mean, no,
you gotta get your money where you get your money. I'm not gonna say where, but you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But other than that, I think I'd really just like the aspect of building and like creating new houses and making all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know, it gives me a sense of creativity, and sometimes there'll be times where I want to move around the room in our apartment. So what do? I go back to the apartment that I built in The Sims and I'll move stuff around to see what looks good.
It's honestly, it's a smart idea.
It is.
It's like
Lami just needs to get that free interior designer program so she can just scan her room and then just actually move everything around.
Yeah.
For real,
Sims
dude.
is a game.
I know.
It's fun.
No,
it's fun.
Sims is the only game that I've ever pulled an all-nighter on. Not on purpose.
Oh, you could spend hours in that game, dude. Like, hours. Like, it's scary.
I think it was like a Friday or something like that, and I got home from school and I was like, you know, it was the weekend, so I didn't have to do anything the next day. So I got on the computer, started playing Sims. I got like, you know, my snack, whatever. And then next thing I know, my mom is getting up for work at like 5-ish in the morning. And she's like,
it's scary.
Did you go to bed? And I was like, no. She's like, well, I gotta go to work. See you later.
Oh, man.
And at that point, I turned off the computer because I'm like, okay, I do need to go to sleep. Because
I still would have kept playing.
No, because I was at that point where I was like, I was gonna get off anyways, and then I heard the birds chirping and my mom getting up for work, and then her walking out and just being like,
you got off because you heard the birds
like
chirping.
I was literally like I got changed into like comfy clothes, right? So it wasn't even like I was just like still in the same clothes. I got changed in comfy clothes, so she could have thought I got up again and started playing Sims. But no, I was like, no, I've been up all night. She's like, she didn't even say like go to bed. She was just like, okay, I gotta go to work, because I think she was still like half awake, you know.
Yeah, it's so scary how sucked in you can get into that game, because you could start off and be like, oh, I'm just gonna do this and do that real quick, but whenever you download like certain things and certain mods, you just play for hours trying to activate the fucking mod, or you're playing for hours trying to design that room or trying to build that kitchen. And it's crazy. It gets you sucked in.
Yeah, I honestly, the thing is, like, I'm not really into that game. I've tried a few times to get into The Sims. I think I mainly got hooked on The Sims 3 back in high school.
That one's better, to be honest. Like, The Sims 3 was definitely the better one.
From what I've heard, Sims 4 is like a week entry in the series.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. Sims 3 is a lot better.
Sims 5 though. We'll see how that
Sims
is.
5.
We'll see how
they got multiplayer
They
in there.
better have multiplayer. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
They've been teasing it for like so long.
It would be nice if they could just optimize the game, to be honest, because
All
even
the
on
glitches.
my
Yeah.
even on this fucking big ass PC here, when it was brand new and therefore it was probably one of the most up to date things you could play on. Not the most, obviously, because I don't have that kind of money, but like,
yeah,
you know, it was fairly up to date. I could not run smoothly The Sims. Nobody could run The Sims smoothly because it's so poorly I mean, like, mind you, there's a lot going on. I understand that. I'm not gonna fully shit on the game developers. I get that, but it's still like,
I feel like they
like kind of slow.
Like it's always the memes of like the Sims glitches, you know, where like the baby's like all of a sudden stretched out and walking around like a weird stick man. Or like the parent is on the
turning
toilet
into the wolf man.
Yeah, or like the parents on the toilet holding the baby just in their hand, like it's just balancing on their hand, and then they wipe the, you know, they flush the toilet with the baby in their hand still, like the baby's just stuck to their hand.
Always the babies. It's always the baby.
Or like, you know what? That's their food. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's kind of part of the Sims experience, though, too, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
the
jankiness.
That's the greatest part, though. I mean, those are the glitches are really they're really something that capture your heart. You're like, what the fuck did I just see?
You're like, wait, did I see that right? Did they just do that?
It's like
it's like, I feel like that's what like the person above, like watching down on us, is like.
That's what he thinks of us.
That's what they're doing right
when
now?
we see The Sims. That's what he thinks of us.
Yeah.
Or whoever they are.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe. But
I gave them free will. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I feel like getting sucked into The Sims is like almost the same thing as getting sucked into Minecraft. Because when you're playing Minecraft, and I will also say that besides The Sims, Minecraft is also one of my favorite games. If I'm not gonna play Sims, I will go to Minecraft to build houses or do something like that. But it's a really good game, but it's very hard to get out of once you're in. Like, because you want to build for hours, or you just want to chill, or you want to go mine. You could start mining at 6 p.m. and end at like 1 a.m.
True.
I was gonna say with The Sims, like, even though I'm not into the game, when I would start playing it or whatever, I would still get sucked in for hours and hours and hours. Like, it's definitely, it's shocks ya.
I mean,
oh yeah.
And yeah.
During lockdown, there was a day that me and Wolf got back into Minecraft, and we realized we'd only eaten one meal that day. Our dog had only been outside one time. And we're like, we started playing at like 9 a.m. We looked at the clock at like 10 p.m. and we're like, we've been here all day. We've literally been sitting at the computer playing Minecraft all day because our friend opened a server, a realm in Minecraft, and we're all on there.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my God,
okay, the realms were dangerous. Like they're still dangerous because we'll go in and we'll all play, and then we'll be talking or we'll be doing something, and then we'll be like, oh shit, it's already like 1, or oh shit, it's already 5. Okay, we got to get off. Like, we gotta go to bed.
I mean, there's times we stay up just in the VC and Discord until like 5 a.m.
Unfortunately, I can't do that every day now because I gotta go to work at 8. But there'll be times where I would play Minecraft and then it'd be like, oh, it's like 9:30. I got like an hour or 2 hours to play Minecraft, and look at the time, it's already 12:30 or 1. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, no, dude, honestly, okay, so bit of backstory with me too. Before I met you guys, I was not a PC gamer. I was a PlayStation gamer, and that was kind of like the beginning of me like getting into gaming in the modern times, and like as an adult. Was being on the PlayStation. But literally, we would spend hours on our PlayStation Minecraft world, like me, my ex, and like a bunch of friends and all that, and like fucking hanging out in the PlayStation voice chat with our headsets on and everything, and like hours, like especially in the pandemic and like just before the pandemic and everything. Oh my God, yeah, fucking core memories right there, honestly.
Oh,
it was so fun.
I will say one of the core memories I have, and it's because of my cousin that I have this core memory. We would always, like, every time he would come over, we would always play Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 or whatever kind of zombie game they had, and it was always zombies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
always
we get
zombies.
so sucked in, dude.
I literally
that's
can
another
hear
game.
that.
That is another game.
Yeah.
I can hear that game in my head because literally I'd go over to my cousin's house and my cousins and Goofy, they would literally be just like all night. They would just be like, how far can we go? And they got like I woke up in the morning and they were still going and they had not died yet.
Dude, it's an insane game. I mean, you could get sucked in there for hours. That's another game. Because you start off at round 1 and you're like, okay, like we can't, like, it's a game that's meant to go on for hours, obviously. But the amount of time you put into that game just to die at some point is so sad.
I know,
it's so sad.
Like, dude, the fact that you had a friend based around the friendship of just like playing Black Ops Zombies, I feel like that is a universal experience of like having a Black Ops Zombies friend that you would just consistently play Black. Because I also had a Black Ops Zombie friend.
Dude, that was my cousin though. He'd come over all the time and we'd just play. Like we'd go into the bedroom, play split screen, and we'd just fucking play all night. All night. And even Minecraft too. If we weren't playing zombies, we'd play Minecraft and we'd play all night split screen.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the bottom screen, he was looking at the top, and I was like, can you like move?
Did you ever get to the point where you're like, don't screen peek? Like don't like
excuse me,
I mean, only when we would play gun game, but that was hardly ever. Like we mostly go to zombies, but if we were playing gun game, then I'd be like, don't screen peek.
Yeah, because like those kinds of games.
I just think of the meme of the kid with the cardboard box on his head, like splitting the screen.
I want to go back.
I totally screen peeked on my sister.
Oh yeah, I did it all the time, dude.
And I know she did it too. Like, there's no way she didn't.
Dude, there's no way you can't screen peek. I'm sorry, it's like the same TV.
I'm like, they're like, oh, you gotta find me. You're never gonna find me. You just glance down for a second. You're like, now I gotta play it off like I didn't see where they were.
You're in the other house, not that house in Nuketown. Like you're in the opposite house.
My God. Yeah, like Nuketown. Oh my God, Nuketown. Ah, Nuketown.
I want to get back into playing zombies again because like it is such a fun game.
We should, dude. We should download one of the Black Ops games at least, and then play together.
I know you have to pay. You have to buy it. That's the only thing.
Such a ridiculous amount of money to spend on the game, dude.
And I don't want to get like one of the 2 modern versions because it's not the same feeling.
We need that like classic.
We need to go back to Black Ops 2. No,
Black Ops 2 or 3. I think 3 is.
I'd say 3. I think 3 honestly is a little, well, at least for me, it's a little bit better just because you have the colas and you have the gobble gums and all that stuff, and it's still not too modern to where it's annoying. You know what I mean? It's like just the perfect amount of blending from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops the modern ones. So I don't even know what Black Ops they're on right now, but
I was like, Lami, speaking of Black Ops, wasn't that your origin to streaming?
Was it?
Bappo?
No. Okay.
Bappo found a video.
No. Okay.
Content creation. Because Bappo we made a birthday video for Lami. And the first video on it was Lami filming like Call of Duty on her phone.
Okay, so this is how it went. Let me just show you guys what I would do. I'm
segueing into like the next segment.
Oh my god.
Because we could talk about games for hours.
So back then, I was like, I think 14, 15 around that time, and I wanted to get into content creation because a lot of people I would watch. It was like Vanoss Gaming, it was Terrorizer, all the gamers that I would watch. And like, I want to be just like them. So it's like, I didn't have Marksepticeye. Oh my god. I didn't have like a gaming setup. All I had was an Xbox, a TV, a Bluetooth headset that like went like in my ears, and it had a microphone right there, and then my phone. So I was like, how can I set this up to where I can record something? So what did I do? I put my phone between my knees. I propped my knees up and I recorded the TV. And I just talked. It was like I was in this position.
It's amazing. Like
let me show you.
If I find it, I will post it on our Twitter. If I find the video, I will post it on our Twitter.
Like the birthday video?
Yeah, I'll post the birthday video because I think that's like the easiest way for you guys to see it.
I was in that turtle position. I was just talking about random stuff. I can't even remember what I was talking about, but I wanted to be a YouTuber or sorry, my camera froze. I
It's
wanted
okay.
to be a YouTuber or Twitch streamer so bad that like I did that. And I only did it twice. Sorry, excuse me. I only did it twice.
Lami, you obviously got into YouTube first, right? Like making YouTube videos.
Yeah, and I think that stopped like after 2018 because I was like, man, I gotta stick with college. There's no way I'm gonna become a YouTuber. It's not gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna like it's not gonna go anywhere. So I just stuck with college for 2 years and then COVID hit. So during COVID, I was stuck inside, nothing to do, and I was like, what do I do? And me and Nightfall were still dating at that time. So we couldn't really go out. We couldn't do the things that we used to do, And he was like, why don't you get back into making YouTube videos? And I was like, with what? I don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
And he was like, you have a
stimulus check.
He was like, you have a laptop. You could because I had this shitty laptop that I was using for college, and I had downloaded this like Vegas Pro 16 editor, like the free one, the jailbreak one.
Yeah.
the illegal one. So I used it and I edited my first video and then I threw that video away. And then my first video, it was the one where I think I was it was I let my phone decide what makeup I wear. And that was the first one I made and edited. And then I uploaded it and I was like, no one's going to watch it. And then I was like, oh, cool, 100 views. And then I kept uploading until my dad bought me my first, the graphics card. He had bought me my first graphics card and I recorded The Sims. That was the first game I recorded. And it was so bad, dude. That video is horrible. But it's still on my channel if you want to go watch it, but it's horrible. So then I started playing with my other friends, this group I had back in the day. We would play video games. And I kind of mix it up between gaming and IRL things like 5-minute craft things, trying on clothes, all that stuff. It was like a mix of in between things. Until like I kind of stepped away from that and I was like, do I really want to keep like doing this? Everyone seems to get into Twitch streaming, so maybe I'll try that. And I started streaming art and then I started streaming games and it was like kind of going back and forth and it was really fun. And I just kept streaming and I never stopped. And then after all this time, I think when I stopped streaming and stopped gaming altogether the past year, I was like, I think I was like, man, there's something missing from my life. Because there was a time where this year I did like kind of, why am I holding a pencil? I did kind of fall off of gaming with everyone and kind of stop talking to people, but it was just because I was figuring a bunch of stuff out. And
and you're busy.
We had the wedding, and I was like, oh my god, dude. And I got back into animation, which when I was younger, that's what I really wanted to do. Like, I never imagined myself as a YouTuber first or a Twitch streamer first. It was always a animator. And TikTok's a great outlet because people have really don't really have the time to watch long videos. And I feel like TikTok reaches them more. So then I started making them. And so origin and where am I now? So
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
Look at you go.
Look at your face. You can move.
All right, Neon, you go next. What was your when did you start content creating?
So,
origin story.
Back in the day, I made YouTube videos. They're very cringe YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, you made the Kazoo Kid one, right?
But that's where I started. That's where I started. I always love making like videos and like obviously I do video stuff for a living now. But I got into streaming literally like it wasn't quite in the hype of like lockdown because like that's when Wolf got back into it more and Goofy as well. My brother has been streaming for a while. Like he's been streaming. He used to stream off his PlayStation with the PlayStation camera, and he had like the green screen in the background, so you just see his little like face in the corner of the game, right? So I would hop on his streams every once in a while, like back in those times. Like I was still in college doing all that stuff. And then I think because I think I officially started streaming around like 2021, I think, roughly that time. But my first ever stream was on my iPad because I didn't have a laptop, or I didn't have a computer to like game on, and I'm like, oh, I can stream off my iPad. But that stream was so jank because like it would keep crashing. Like the software I was using would just like die after like 30 minutes or something. So it was like a very short stream. But the first ever stream I did, I was drawing a goldfish. It was a solid vibe. Had music going. And then
I remember it.
I started doing like photo editing streams on my laptop. But that thing sounded like it was about to like take flight. it was a very jank stream. Yeah. The MacBooks are not great for streaming. And then I asked, like, Wolf was like, why don't you just use my computer? Because he had used, you know, the stimulus check to get himself a nice little fancy computer. So then I would stream on his. I would stream Animal Crossing on his computer. Like that was like the first game I ever played was Animal Crossing.
Which is hilarious because you fucking hate that game.
I literally uninstalled it. It's not on my Switch anymore.
Can't believe him.
Like we had some good times with like Lami and Abbi in Animal Crossing. We have cute little photos, little memories. But I just was like at a point in the game where like people on stream had donated bells to me, so like I was like, there's nothing else for me to do. I've paid off all my debt. I can't do anything else with my island.
Paid off all my debt. You can help me pay off my debt.
No, that's what I said. I will reinstall Animal Crossing just so I can be a sugar mama to you guys and just drop off bells.
Help me. Please help me pay off
You know
my
I don't
debt.
need that sugar. I'll take it.
And then, and then I got into doing art more often. There was a moment in time where I was just doing photo editing and drawing and stuff like that. And I didn't do any sort of gaming because I was trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do on stream. And I think now I found like a happy medium because like I love gaming and I also get that creative, you know, I'll have those creative streams where I'm drawing emotes or me and Lami are goofing around making like mashups of different things.
Making mashups. I think that was one of our first ever streams together where we did mashups.
We mashed up some Pokemon.
We did some mashup art for Pokemon.
And like I've definitely gotten better. Like it's helped my like digital drawing and like that. It's been a nice outlet. Like I can kind of share that with, you know, the community I've sort of built over here on Twitch. But yeah, like it's been fun. Honestly, like there's times where it's definitely a struggle. And sometimes I'm like, is it worth it to keep going? And then I meet all these crazy cool people online and I'm like, yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it.
I mean, think about it, Neon. If you hadn't streamed that year, we never would have met.
I know, like it's crazy. Like if I would have made the decision just not to do it, like I would probably have seen Lami in like Krusty's chat or like someone's chat.
Yeah, we would have seen each other and been like, oh, okay. And then like
we probably never would have gamed like we did.
Yeah. You're right. You're actually right.
And then we never would have met Abbi, and Abbi's amazing.
Yes. So Abbi,
what is your origin story?
What's your
Abbi?
origin story? Because we weren't there for your beginnings. I don't think.
Ah, yes. Long ago.
Damn.
In the year of 2020.
More like 1920, am I right? No, I'm kidding.
Hear ye. Abbi is.
Yeah. Yes, I was one of the many people that started streaming in the year of 2020. And I broke our one rule. God damn it.
I like saw it pop up. Like I glanced for like a second and I was like, dang it. Dang it, ADHD.
We all looked at chat. Come on. We're not supposed to look at chat.
Damn it,
like we're monitoring it because, you know, of course, shit happens.
We gotta monitor it, but oh my god, dude, you broke our spirit. You broke our streak.
You broke our immersion.
Mediocre Llama just said Abbi turned into Dumbledore.
Dumbledore would like to say a few words. A few words.
Hurry to put their name in the coal fire. Anyway, okay. No more looking at chat, guys. No,
okay, Abby's origin story back in 1920 whatever. No, sorry, 1820.
Again, 1620.
So back in the year of 2020 is when I started streaming. Maybe early 2021. It's again, I'm not good with timelines. Time is an illusion. It's and I started with also, I like Goofy. I also started by streaming on the PlayStation. Surprisingly, like it was like honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was super simple.
Yeah.
It was just harder to like see chat. I had to have my phone with me to do it, and my phone would always like feel like a furnace after because I would have to keep it plugged in so I could have it open.
Oh yeah.
And it would eat the battery. The classic, early streamer things is just having your phone as your chat.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, because you can't actually have your chat. Like you're like either you don't have the second monitor, or, like your screen's full. You can't see.
Yeah. You gotta get the.
It was good. It was good. I believe it started because I was starting to get into like gaming on my own at that point. Because like, I told you about earlier. We talked earlier about what got us into gaming, but like my adult gaming life was separate from my childhood gaming life. Like there was a huge period of time where I wasn't really gaming at all.
Same. Yeah.
I lied, by the way. I did not get into Minecraft in 2016. I just fixed my timeline because it would have been like 2019 earliest kind of thing.
Make a revision to the timeline.
Yeah, just gonna revise that here real quick. But yeah, so I was just starting to get back into gaming and all that, and my partner at the time had a PlayStation, and I eventually got my own PlayStation, PS4. And he was trying to urge me to play like more difficult games to see how I would handle them and all that. And I'm not pro gamer level by any means, but I'm not bad at most games that I play. I'm not bad.
She's a sweat, guys. She's a super sweat.
She's a sweat.
Shut
super
the
sweat.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
She soaks in sweat.
She's literally sweating right now as she plays Minecraft secretly off screen.
If you can see me, I'm rolling my eyes. I am rolling my eyes.
I thought you were just scrolling.
So anyway, I started streaming, I believe, with Bloodborne, which is really a choice. It's a choice. Because that is, Souls-like games, Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
games,
no.
They are Soulsborne games, sorry. They are known for
rage
being and rage. I wasn't comfortable at the time with showing that kind of energy on my stream. Now you guys hear me swear up and down and fucking that kind of thing.
She's making all these weird noises.
Sailor.
Yeah. But at the time I wasn't comfortable with it because I've seen a lot of like really toxic people on streaming being like breaking their keyboards, and I didn't want to be that kind of person. Now I know you can rage without being actually enraged.
Yeah.
You can anyway, but so I played like one stream and I cut it short with that one. But my partner at the time was like, no, try again. Come on now, bitch. You're funny as fuck. Whenever I was playing games, even when I'm not live, I'm very vocal.
Oh yeah, believe me. When she's in the VC, like there's times I'm like, I wish I was recording that right now. Like I wish we were recording or something right now.
Oh my god, she's so funny.
She's like, what you're seeing on stream is a full authentic Abby. Don't worry about it.
You're never gonna get a fake version of Abby. This is the true Abby.
Yeah, I tend to keep it I keep it 100p, you know what I'm saying?
I'm an open book.
Oh god. So, he's like, okay, play a different game. And so we decided to go with Resident Evil 2, specifically the remake for the PlayStation that came out that year, I believe. And that's kind of what got me hooked on streaming and playing and all that.
Mhm.
Stop looking at chat, Lami. I
Don't
know
look
you're
at chat.
looking. I'm not even reading it. I'm not even reading it. I think we need to like do a thing where we keep a counter of like times that we look at chat during our live recordings, by the way. Yeah. To keep us accountable. But
whoever loses is gonna have to have a challenge at some point. We're gonna have to have punishment.
Yeah, we gotta have punishment. Oh my god.
We'll maybe post a tweet or something, and you guys can let us know what you think of that.
You said you guys, you looked at chat. No, I'm kidding.
So I mean, we're monitoring chat, but we're not supposed to engage. This is a podcast. This is not a regular stream.
I didn't engage.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's Resident Evil 2, the remake. I did the Claire Redfield run first. Most people tend to do Leon run first, but what are you doing, Lami?
Lami is also distracting. Lami is also distracting us too with doing random other things. Oh my gosh.
She took her mechanical pencil, extended it to its full length, and then stabbed her mic. That's what she did. Resident Evil 2, Lami!
I'm listening.
Let Abbi talk. Let her speak.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my brain just like focuses on other stuff. I'm so sorry. Or my brain, I need a stimulus, like a mechanical pencil.
A stimulus. Okay,
yeah.
I tried the Bloodborne thing. Didn't work. But again, my partner was like, and like we already went over this. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find my thoughts again. We went over this, but you know, I'm very vocal. I'm very animated in general, in real life, while gaming. So he was like, "You gotta stream. You gotta do it. It'll be funny as fuck." I need it. I'm pretty great. Y'all should go check me out.
Dude, honestly, Abby's a really good streamer.
She is.
She's so naturally. She's so naturally funny. Like honestly, like it's so hard to like, you know, like you get people who are try and make jokes and do all that, like, but Abby's just so naturally funny in her reactions and her
she's
one-liners
very naturally entertaining. Like,
yeah, very natural. You could watch her for hours and never get bored. Like the stuff that comes out of her mouth is just amazing. The stuff that comes out of her is amazing.
Wait, what? Jesus. Nia just looks disappointed.
It's supposed to be wholesome, guys. It's supposed to be wholesome.
I know it's gonna get out of pocket, but I also like Lami's detouring Abby's story so much right now.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. Go for it.
It's it's entertaining. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So eventually, my partner got a PC because he, at the time, you know, he needed it for work purposes, and he also was getting into streaming himself. And he just said, you know, he was like, yeah, you should use the PC. I think the three main points that got me into streaming: Bloodborne, realizing I did not want to stream that because I was insecure. Resident Evil 2, the remake, because that was like the beginning of like really getting into it and showing off what I can do. But then the switch to PC and playing Resident Evil 4 for the PC. Oh my god, that is like, if you were around for those days, you're like OG. Like that was like probably, first of all, loved that game. But it wore me down a little bit because first of all, it was tank controls. I think so. It was with a keyboard and mouse that doesn't work the best anyway. You want to have those like rounded the controller for that, you know. But I still I believe I used a keyboard and mouse for it anyway, because that was like just we couldn't figure out how to get the fucking controller to work for it. So that was difficult, and then it just kept going and going and going, and towards like probably the last like 5 streams I did for that game, the friends in my chat that were kind of chiming in that had played it before, they're like, oh yeah, you're getting close to the end, don't worry, you're getting close to the end. I was not getting close to the end. Okay. I was not getting close. So I was like, there would be several streams in a row of me playing that game where I would go longer than I originally planned to go because I thought I was close to the end and I could just finish it that stream. And they were like, oh, towards the end of the stream, they'd be like, I don't think you're gonna finish it this stream. And I'm like, no fucking shit, I'm not gonna be finishing it this stream. And then I would end the stream and then I would go to the next one. And I kept doing that for 5 streams in a row until I finally finished that fucking game. Oh my god. But yeah, there's some very iconic moments. Actually, you're gonna see one tonight, just saying.
Yeah, like after Abby's story's done.
Yeah.
We're gonna be watching some clips, some little memory lane clips. A little bit.
Yeah. So that there's my most viewed clips, or many of my most viewed clips, I would say, are of me playing Resident Evil 4. And that's kind of like what's made it be like, that's it, I'm doing this now, I'm sticking to it. And I think I met them after I finished the game, I believe, or as I was finishing the game. I met like Neon, Lami, and the whole CCG community and all that. Yeah. that's how I got into streaming.
That's it.
Yeah.
Boy.
When are you gonna make a return, Abby? I know. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna plan on being the one that was hosting tonight, but obviously that didn't happen. We all were like, let's not worry about that tonight and let
so like I won't always be hosting over here. It's either gonna be me, Abby, or Lami.
Yeah, you know, just for those of you who are confused and are listening maybe on Spotify or watching on YouTube, we stream these live as we're recording them.
Yes.
And we'll be taking turns on which of our channels that we'll be streaming them on.
Yes. We do have a Twitch channel for the after stream, but we're trying to figure out if we want to use it or not quite yet.
Yeah. Are we multi-streaming right now?
No, we're just on Twitch.
Yeah. That was also something we talked about, where we would like stream on Twitch and then also to the YouTube kind of thing. But that's
we gotta set that up. That's a little more technical.
We could it's a little more technical, but one of these days we'll definitely set it up. One of these days.
One of these days we'll sit down and actually figure out all the technical stuff. The logistics.
This is only episode 2, guys. Okay?
Yeah, we're only on 2.
Give us some time.
We're doing these monthly. We might do these twice a month once we figure things out and we want to do it twice a month. But for right now, we're trying to
settled.
Yeah. Trying to stay accountable for at least once a month.
Anyway, all that aside, we can talk more about that later if we need to. But let's watch some clips.
And I was like, "Are you guys ready? You ready for some clips?"
I'm definitely ready. But...
I'm like deciding, where do we start?
I mean, we can either do.
I pulled them up in like a random order because I was like, "Oh shoot, I missed one." And
I mean, we could watch them in the random order and be like, "Oh, that was the clip I chose."
Okay, I'm just gonna like randomly click one of these tabs before I open it, and that's where we're gonna start. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. Let me share my screen.
I'm pulling that up. Just off topic. Oh my god, Bailey stretched in the background, but just an off topic thing that Nightfall just went to the bathroom and he was like, I'm gonna go pee, and then he went he left the door open. I was like, bro, close the door. I'm podcasting.
We did not hear any piddle noises.
No, we did not.
Well, because he closed the door.
So first clip is a recent one. First one's a recent one.
Oh yeah, just for some context, guys, these are our favorite clips that we kind of chosen throughout.
Yeah. This is from
all the time we've been streaming.
This is from Bappo's TikTok, but it was a great moment. It was a great moment.
Yeah, it involves all of us. And also, sorry if you can't see it. You'll be able to hear it still.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it for a second in chat. I'm gonna pay attention to you guys for a second. If you guys can't hear it, let me know and I'll figure it out. I'll get it working so you guys can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't hear it.
Wait. Okay.
Can't hear it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can't hear it.
Okay. Why can't you guys?
We're
see
not
it?
watching it in Discord. Though we're like
here.
we're watching.
I can share it in Discord because I think you guys will then be able to hear it.
Well, no, don't worry, because like we should be able to hear it in your screen share. In the
Oh,
thing.
true.
So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
True.
Just share it with us and let us hear it, Neon. Come on. No, we're kidding.
Hang on. I have it.
Figuring out the logistics.
Yeah,
Neon?
I'm just getting it. There, all technical stuff. Okay. I got it. I think.
Oh my.
Property. I'm like speaking out loud.
Speaking out loud. I'm speaking out loud.
Same fucking brain cell.
I know, dude. Oh my god. So we always talk about that, like the whole brain cell thing. I don't know where it came from, but whenever we have something in common, it's just been a thing where we're like, we share a brain cell or we're sharing a brain cell right now. And usually it'll be me and Neon and Abby and Bappo.
Yes.
Yeah, the pairs.
I guess
usually Bappo and Abby share the brain cell between the two of them, and then me and Lami will share it. Usually. Sometimes it
then sometimes it gets passed around to all three of us.
There's definitely crossover.
I need to turn butt spot off. Oh my god. For all those listening, we're streaming off my Twitch channel right now, and in my chat I have butt spot.
And she has butt spot. Oh my god.
And butt spot decided to
come in at
the most out of pocket time.
So two cats and Trash Panda commented, 2 girls, 1 brain cell was a good video. And then Butt Spot decided to change it to 2 girls, 1 butt cell was a great butt video.
Like,
bro,
bruh.
So stupid.
I mean, I guess if they downloaded if they blocked the corn hub in your living area, you could always go to buttvideo.com.
Lami, okay. Don't do
that. Don't do that.
Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear?
It doesn't exist, guys. Don't worry. As far as I know.
Yeah, Lami, you guys said.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
It's so weird that you guys can't hear it. That's what I said. I'll just stream it in Discord because I think that'll be easier right now.
The problem is chat gonna be able to hear it, or not chat? The viewers.
Yeah. The viewers will be able to hear. They will be able to hear.
I mean, you're still gonna have to screen share anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm overthinking. I'm sorry.
There you go. It's live.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put it on here. Okay.
Hey, Abby.
I'm watching.
Hey.
Okay. I can hear it.
What's up?
In water tower.
We go. So guys, I tried my friends outside. We still have 74%, okay? The Bomberman is outside our door right now. He's outside the door right now.
Yeah.
Abby has died. Abby has perished.
I am dead. That is.
Why are you streaming? What'd you?
You gotta get this. Can I get an interview?
Oh, hey there, friend.
Oh my god.
So Lami and Abby died. So we're gonna take over from here. There's definitely stomping. This is such a good one. The ending's the best bit of this clip.
Hey, Abby.
Balls.
Daddy, no.
Abby, no.
That felt good.
That felt good.
That felt good.
It's such a good.
close-up of my
It's
face.
such a good one.
Oh my god.
okay.
That was really
Content
good.
warning came in like honestly out of nowhere, and they fucking knew they came
knew
up with
what they were
something real good.
doing.
Yeah, they knew they got the gold. They were like, "Yes, we're gonna trap them with this."
I ain't saying you.
So this is it's a running joke on my stream that people are like, "Oh, phase neon." So I figured this would be a great clip, and you'll see fully why.
These were your clips that you pause real quick. This is the clips that you picked, right?
Yeah. This
the
is
first
the clip
one was a clip
that
that
was
you picked.
That was a clip that Lami picked. Was the
Yeah, the first one was my
warning.
pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you, the last one's there.
Okay. Come on.
You gotta reload something.
I'm still alive.
You gotta reload something.
I know. The aim.
Too far away.
You got this.
Let's go.
Oh.
Phase D.
You get the victorial, and I go straight to my soup. I was like, food.
Foreshadowing. You even knew back then that the soup was gonna come into play.
Epic gamer moment.
Aw,
Kiss
you
your
gave him a
husband.
kiss.
Kiss your husband.
What a noob. No.
Oh my god.
Phase neon
Pretty
clutched
great.
up. Let's
Oh.
go. Okay, so we were talking about this clip. This was we talked about this earlier with the zucchini stuff. This ties in with that from when we were playing Project. This is Project Zomboid, by the way, for those of you either who can't see or don't know.
There's the zucchini.
Poor zucchini in the middle.
Lami going,
And I was like,
I love how we just.
that was like
I
the
love how we just
beginning.
see right now. My sister's baby daddy drama is so fun to witness.
Gotta love TikTok.
Bruh, oh my god! But that zucchini one was lit.
That was like our first game we ever played together, like the three of us. Besides Gary's mod, like that was the first game.
yeah. Outside of Gary's mod, that definitely. And we went to 7-Eleven and everything.
We
and that was
did.
beautiful.
Yeah, that was
Eventually,
pretty great.
we got there eventually.
We did.
Oh
after
my
dying
god,
a
that
lot.
trip to 7-Eleven wasn't like it was not worth it. Man, it was a
What
lot.
are you talking about? It was worth the memories that we made along the way.
True.
Friendship, Lami.
Yes, friendship. It was for the friendship. This is Mario Odyssey.
Did you pick this?
This is the one I picked.
Okay.
And while I play Mario games, I usually like having people in the VC, you know, just to vibe and chill, because sometimes Mario gets a little frustrating. And
Me and
Lami,
Abby were just chilling in there one day.
yeah.
Turn up that volume too.
Tum tum. We're not careful.
And blood farts. It's just Neon playing games in the background, like. Look, she's wearing the Zuck shirt.
I am wearing
She's wearing the
Zuck
Zuck shirt.
But yeah,
Yo!
I don't even know where we got to this point, but usually, yeah, I mean, if you've seen my streams before or seen any of our streams and we're all hanging out in a VC, you know it's gonna get out of pocket, like
100%.
at some point.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why Lami was like, yeah, tummy troubles makes me think of blood farts. I'm gonna say it.
Because
I'm gonna let it come out.
we were like dying laughing too.
Dude, okay, so
and she's like, cryophyline.
The context of that is that okay, I watch a lot of Brandon Rogers. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with him.
I love him.
Dude, he's so amazing. I love his art. I love his videos. He is just great, right? And he's also great on Hell of a Boss. But going back to that, he made this video a long time ago. It was like his 1 million subscriber special, and they were talking about this product called Anusol. And it was like a made-up product, and basically like it had one of those generic commercials where it's all the nice pretty people standing in the background and then they tell you about all the side effects, and one of the side effects was blood farts. And I was just thinking about because we made up a medicine called cryapholine that you should take.
Yeah, because
And
like
we
we
were
were
like-
crying, laughing, and so Lami's like, cryapholine.
May cause tummy troubles and then blood farts. It was like,
Oh my god.
For
it
a
was just
minute, I was
something
like,
that
should
came
we
out,
make
dude.
merch that just says cryapholine across it?
cryapholine.
What's the next one?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, this is Lami's,
Lami
I think.
picked-
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
let me
Lami's.
pick this one.
Oh yeah, that was my pick.
Oh, from Among Us. This is us
Yes.
playing Among Us.
So short.
I'm gonna shove a whole cucumber up my ass and name it Abbi.
Is that a swear jar?
This also.
Hang on, let's give
jar.
a little replay. We'll replay that one.
Yeah.
2 times I'm imposter, and both times
I
I'm
was
cut
basically
so
saying
short.
I'm gonna shove a whole cucumber up my ass and name it Abbi.
Is that a
Hey,
swear jar?
That's jar.
Like,
That's jar.
I
Also,
believe-
jar. So we had a thing because Lami would say out of pocket stuff all the time. So we'd be like,
Yes.
jar. So she'd have to donate a biddy to every single person who was streaming in that VC.
yeah.
I sent it to like 6 people that day.
Yeah, that day she sent it to like 6 people.
Okay, so the context of that is that I don't know what happened. I think we were playing hide and seek, and or
Yeah, in
no.
Among Us.
I think we were playing regular Among Us, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I
something
think
like
Abbi
that.
Abbi had killed me, right? And I was like mad. I was genuinely kind of like not mad, but you know, like
Salty.
I was
A little
getting salty. Yeah, I was a little salty. So then like when I got back in, I was so salty and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shove a cucumber up my ass and name it Abbi. Just for you. And then
Shove a cold cucumber up my ass and name it Abbi. And the thing was, at the time, I just heard I'm gonna shove a cold cucumber up my ass. Didn't hear the part about
She-
naming it.
She didn't know until I think I posted this clip.
Until she posted
because
it.
like in my head I meant it like, oh, Abbi fucked, like, you know, Abbi fucked me right there, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Abbi fucked me because she had killed me. So in my moment of saltiness I didn't say like, oh my god, Abbi, you fucked me up, or you fucked me, or whatever. I just said that to kind of give the intention of a little more salty fucking kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't, when I finally watched that clip on TikTok and I heard that you named it after me, I was like shook. I was like, actually, I didn't know how to deal with it. I was like, it was hilarious, don't get me wrong, but I was like, what the fuck?
Why does it need to be cold? Because she fucked me raw, dude. She fucked me cold. You're so cold.
That's another tick for looking at chat when you're not
we
supposed to.
got a Resident Evil clip.
Oh hell
This
yeah.
okay, so this this is Resident Evil 4 when I was finally on the PC. And you might, if you have been in my stream before and like have used my sound alerts, you might recognize this.
Yes.
So just saying.
I'm gonna blast that volume. No.
Yeah.
7読んだよ。お兄ちゃん。
There.
Oh, Nichan.
this right here is why I say Abby needs to be a voice actor or something. Because
That
like,
was wait, that was you, Abbi?
yeah, that was Abby.
That was me.
There's
that
no
was
fucking
Abby.
way that was you.
Yeah,
dude.
that was
that's
Abby.
so good. That is so good. Oh my god.
Now mind you, my voice has dropped since then a little bit,
She
so
went
it's a
through
little
puberty.
bit harder.
She
I
went through
second
puberty again.
And I probably honestly have had like, you know, enough like throat problems where it's just like it's naturally dropped. But,
Throat problems.
Shut the fuck up, Lami. Shut the-
Because of me and my cucumber.
But yeah, no, that was me. So and eventually, you know, a couple people in my chat at the time, they were like, "Oh, you got to make that. First of all, they clipped it immediately, obviously.
Mhm.
Oh, Nichan. Mhm. And I decided to make it a sound alert on my chat, and it's still a sound alert on my chat to this day. So whenever you hear that, that's me. And I love it when people figure it out, realize that it's me. 'Cause it's-
They're like,
That
wait,
is so great,
that's
dude.
Abby.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
that's Abby.
Yeah. And also, I do sound a little bit different because I
Yeah.
had a very different mic at the time and all that. But
Yeah, mics
yeah,
make a
that's
major difference.
yeah, that was like a formative moment of my streaming career.
Hmm
That was pretty. That was a pretty great moment.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
I think the unhingedness really came out when I stopped streaming, because before I was like kind of like, oh yeah, like oh whatever, you know, because
Yeah, like
if I'm
Lami's
in front of the
streaming
camera,
personality is definitely was a little different. Like I think more recently she's gotten a little more comfortable, but like in the beginning, like when Lami would stream first now when
In the
she streams
beginning,
or when she
yeah.
hangs out in our stream while we're streaming,
And
like
I think
the
it's
out
also
of
'cause-
pocketness just kind of got out of hand sometimes.
It's also because in my head at that time I was studying to become a teacher. So I'm
Mhm.
like, if they find anything on my YouTube or my Twitch or whatever, not that I think they're gonna go looking, but you know,
No.
kids find stuff, students find stuff, whatever. So
Yeah.
in my head, if I was gonna become a teacher, I don't want things to kind of come after me later on
Mhm.
and bite me in the ass. But because I have this job now and no one gives a fuck what you do on your spare time, like it should be, you know, if no one gives a fuck what you do, then I'm kind of like a little more comfortable being who I am. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? As
Yeah.
like my real personality coming out rather than like, you know, another version of myself.
Mhm.
And I really I feel a little more comfortable expressing myself and my jokes a little
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
So I'm not as out of pocket when I come on
Mhm.
camera as I am when I'm not on the camera.
Mhm.
Because if I'm not on the camera, it will come out a lot more.
It's like when the camera's not, like if she was a VTuber or something and didn't have the camera on, I think
It would I turn
Lami
it on.
would be unstoppable.
Yeah, honestly, I think it helps me a lot being a VTuber and not having to show my face. There's certain I've noticed. Okay, first of all, I saw Neon looking at chat and reacting to chat before, but I wasn't gonna say it. But now I have to read chat because I see you guys losing your shit. So I'm gonna read this out loud and give you a live reaction. In the beginning. Okay, that's not what you're laughing about.
In the beginning, in the beginning.
I proudly display the Abbi ass fucker 9000 for all to view these days. And then Buttspot, I proudly display the Abbi ass fucker 9000 for all to view these butts. Like,
Thank you.
Buttspot, no. Nightfall donated 100 biddies.
Okay,
Nightfall, we appreciate you.
I was also laughing because two cats or a trash panda had said, "Damn, Lami paid for a second wedding." After that clip came out about the cucumber. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
I will shatter the fourth wall. I just looked at the chat. Fuck! Stop live reacting. Mediocre Lava says, not Abbi breaking the fourth wall.
We're almost at the end, guys. We're almost at the end.
Honestly, we're almost there. We can, we'll just give us 1 second and then we'll start reading.
Okay, let's finish this up. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite streaming moment. What was it? What has it been so far?
Ooh. Okay, I'll say mine first. Mine was when Bappo and all you guys had made that special birthday video for me.
Yeah.
Like there was not a time in my life where I ever felt special, not even on my quince. Like when I had my quince, it was all about me, but it was like not about me at the same time. You know what I mean?
You better have felt special on your wedding day.
I was like, what about your wedding?
But this was this took place before her wedding, mind you.
Yeah, like before the wedding. But before then, there was not a time in my life where I'd ever felt special, where I ever felt like I was like valued or I was a great, like, you know, that I actually felt like appreciated. And then when you guys made that video, it broke something in me that day, kind of like in a good way. Like I was like, I have such wonderful friends. What the fuck? How did this happen? You know what I mean? Like, how did it happen? So I was like, I was so happy and sad and crying and like I was like feeling all the emotions that day, and I was like, oh my god, dude, you're making me live react on my birthday and crying on stream. Why? So yeah, that's definitely been my favorite streaming moment. Okay.
Don't look at
okay.
that yet. Don't
I'm
say
not.
anything.
I'm
Don't say
not.
anything.
Okay. I looked
Neon,
away. I just
okay,
heard one word.
First of all, we can't top that, I don't think,
No,
unless
I
Neon,
don't think
you figured out something.
I was gonna say, like, not the most recent time we played Meme It, but like the time before, where like we were all kind of roasting each other, but in like a funny way, and we were all just dying in the VC. Like, I think that was one of my favorite moments because like we obviously knew each other enough at that point where like we knew what was gonna get someone to like die, you know, like to just like lose it at that point. But it was also like kind of nice because it's like oh, they know me. Like it was like a weird like fun feeling. I don't know.
You know, it's like, oh, they know who I am. You know, like the corn and cake joke that you guys like remembered. Like even though it's like, you know, it's like you guys remember it obviously for fucking weird reasons.
For
but like,
context, hang on. We'll do a
how
little
weird is
side
it?
note. For context, me and Bap were chilling in a VC with Lami, and it was her. I think the day after her birthday or the same day. I don't remember.
It was the same day. It was the same day.
Her dad
I remember
made
this stuff.
some like barbecue, like corn and like, you know, did all that stuff. And so she had chocolate cake and corn. And she was eating both of those things. And not at the same time. Like she didn't mix them together. But me and Bappa were like,
how do you know that?
Chocolate. I don't know. I don't know. But me and Bappa were like, chocolate cake and corn? You're eating that right now? Like of all the combos you could have had, like,
and so it was weird because it was like, you know, that's a reoccurring joke, but it makes me feel good because I'm like, they know me, they know that's what I like. And then the same thing, like Beppo had sent me a TikTok earlier today, you know, and it was like he knows I like Sonic and he knows I like IHOP. There's a Sonic IHOP menu coming out, and this motherfucker links me to TikTok that's like I'm gonna order these. I miss my wife.
I think he sent it to all of us.
And he said like at Lami's IHOP menu, and that makes me feel like, you know, it's also like you motherfucker, but it's like, oh my god, it makes me feel so good because he remembers things, and you guys remember things, and I'm like, oh my god, they make those jokes that you know they hit a little different.
We'll have to have Bappo on the podcast at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
We will. We definitely will.
Yes, yeah. We have a number of guests in mind, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
We have different topics that we're like, we have ideas. We've planned out stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Now I have struggled with this question, this last prompt that we kind of came up with, because honestly, there's so many moments that this is, you know, maybe it's a cop out, whatever, shut up. But honestly, there's just so many little moments that we've had together, like, and big moments, but like, you know, like the core beginnings of it with like Gmod and going to 7-Eleven in Project Zomboid, and the first time I really met a lot of people was playing Minecraft with you guys. And just like when Bappo built the cuck shack and murdered Lami.
Oh my god, dude.
That was the first time I met him. By the
another
way.
great streaming moment, dude.
Yeah, that was another good one. That Minecraft. When we were on that
Fucking
Minecraft
Bappo,
kick.
dude.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, like Bappo built this little cuck shack and told Lami to empty your inventory. He had the whole fire and
I know he was
kind.
He was kind enough to let me drop my loot before killing me.
Yeah, and he's like, open the chest in the cuck shack, and then she was like, okay, and opened it and just dropped her into lava.
No, dude, oh my god, he like put together this whole thing, this whole spiel. I don't know how long it fucking took him, and I was just minding my own business, not like doing anything, like not like just minding my business. I didn't know what the fuck everyone was doing. I was mining, and then I was like, okay, let me get back. It's gonna take me forever because they were like, look what Bappo's doing, and he put on the whole voice mod. Again, another thing that you guys do that like makes me feel special, even though I feel dumb, but it's like it's dude. All right, sorry, Abby, go for it. I'm sorry.
You know, we gotta plug Bappo real quick too, by the way. Just a gameplay Bappo.
I will post the video that Lami's talking about on our Twitter and maybe get a snippet of it for Instagram. But, yeah.
Just so y'all know, that so you can see that moment, and it has multiple angles and everything. Like
let's just say a lot of our gaming moments involve Bappo
too. Yeah,
a lot of our favorite
moments. so I mean, there's first meeting you guys and all that,
Mhm.
like, and meeting Krusty for the first
Mhm.
time, and like
that
that's
was
super.
something else.
Oh my god, he's a great person too,
Mhm.
He's
and
so great.
like most recently, honestly, the way we were all crying laughing while
Mhm.
playing like content warning and
Oh yeah.
watching
my
you guys
God.
play meme it or whatever, that was
Mhm.
hilarious. I couldn't play with you guys that night because I was just
Yeah.
too fucking
Oh yeah,
dead,
the
but-
most recent.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard Bappo laugh that loud during the
I
Yeah.
most
know,
recent
dude.
time we played.
It's definitely one of those core memories. It's like I was,
Mhm.
like the movie Inside Out,
Mhm.
and how it has like all the
Mm.
sweet music in the background.
Yeah.
Every time I think of like us streaming together, us laughing together, I think of that music in the background, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, dude, I got a lot of core memories with these people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, honestly, and so like I'm not good at picking those like favorite. Like those are the ones that first come to mind, I
Yeah.
guess.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's just a lot of little things too, things that I mean, yeah. So we're talking about streaming stuff specifically,
Yeah.
but there's moments where off stream too that we've all been together and
Yeah.
had special moments together. So anyway, I'm getting a little mushy.
Mushy. And on a,
yeah,
and we're ending on a sappy note, but it's okay.
Ending on
It's
super
okay.
shopping. Not funny, not blood.
Now
farts,
chat
but
needs to
nah.
put all the jokes so we can laugh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Now I'm gonna use my tears for lube for the Abby ass fucker night though. Probably my favorite
Why?
comment. Probably my favorite.
Why
But yeah,
Dane? Why two cats and a
Dane.
trash panda, aka Dane? I'm gonna
Mhm.
use what? Thanks for that.
I love how
Oh Lord.
I mean, like, Dane proposed to Abby first stream. So like I feel like we're
First-
Oh
just,
yeah.
Yeah.
we're
I
just
guess this is also
progressing,
like
you know?
the first podcast is like a really important memory to me
Mhm.
too. That was
Yeah.
like awesome. Even though my
And the
nerves kind of
second
made me
one,
forget
and the
some
third
Yeah.
one.
Let's just say, regardless, that cob was going in some chocolate cake, says Dane. Yeah, word. I love that for you. You dig? You dig?
Yeah.
Abby mushy like the cucumber after it finished the job. And then butt spot. You gotta turn off butt spot while we're doing this.
I know. I like
Oh my god.
I don't know
Abby
how
buddy,
though.
like the cum butt after it finished the job.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions for us, like we'll leave it open for a little bit.
It's not my fault. None of these professionals are reading the chat. There was a typo there, Dane. I know you corrected it.
Yeah.
That sentence don't work.
There's
LOL from
Krusty.
Speaking of Krusty,
We said his name and we
yes, we
summoned
said
him.
We summoned him.
Hi,
Hello, Krusty. We'll have to have
We're just
Krusty
getting
on.
all-
I'm like, we have a list of people we want, but you know.
We're getting all sappy and shit, letting you
Yeah.
guys know how much we appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, being a part of everything that has been going on, it's honestly amazing, and I can't wait to meet you guys in person. I'm like super excited.
I know. And I'm like, do we do a podcast IRL or do we just like?
We're not gonna want to leave.
I know.
We're not gonna want to leave each other. We're gonna be like, so you came into my life for a week, and now you're not gonna be here. What the hell?
We're gonna have to figure out ways to see each other a lot more.
We got plenty. We have lots of time ahead of us.
Yes.
That
We're gonna be
pod-
gaming
each other
until
more.
we're like 60. Maybe
Yeah,
even
we are the gaming generation.
Yeah.
Yeah. you enter a dimly lit dungeon.
But yeah, IRL podcast, obviously, we might have to mic up Abby and she'll be sitting in a corner far away from the camera. No, I'm kidding.
I can probably bring my laptop and use the OBS virtual cam while they're. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure out the logistics.
We'll figure out how we can do it. Yeah.
We can put you in a bedroom. You can use the laptop. It's all good. No.
Well, we might not be able to do it live now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
We might have to record that one. Yeah.
We could definitely record one.
Yeah. A lot of good times too many to talk about. Absolutely Krusty, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Krusty is
There have
kind
been a
of
lot of good
honestly, I think part of the reason we all met was like we're hanging out in his
Honestly,
chat.
I think so. Christy, thank you for letting us meet
Krusty
you.
will
Yeah.
definitely take the credit for it too.
Yeah,
Because it's
Krusty,
like a
Krusty
lot
be
of
like, you're
people- yeah.
welcome.
Like
I met you guys before I met him. I will say.
That's true.
Well, like me and
But-
Lami met because of Krusty, because we were like both in his chat.
Yeah, we were vibing
then-
in his chat, and we just kind of started talking to each
Mhm.
other. I think we had messaged like one time before, but it was kind of like, oh, okay, like just
Yeah.
passing. And then we had started messaging more,
Mhm.
playing more, doing more art streams, and then
Yeah.
that whole Gmod thing came to
Mhm.
fruition, and Abby joined
then
us, and it was great.
And then
then
the
you
rest
fell
is
in love.
history. Yes.
The rest is history.
Mhm.
So it's crazy how we had like I will say, like, I had never had like any. I mean, I had like like girlfriends, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
like, but I hadn't seen them in a while just because
Yeah.
life caught up and we couldn't hang out,
Mhm.
And it wasn't the type to where we would talk all the time.
Mhm.
You know what I
No.
mean?
Yeah.
So just having this friendship with you guys, I'm like, dang, dude, like, that's
Always
crazy.
gonna make us cry. Like I'm.
I'm sorry. I'm a very like lonely person. No.
Hello,
No.
Squall. How's it going?
Hi, Squall.
I
Hi,
l-
Squall. We're just getting ready
Hi,
to wrap
Squall.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got any questions for us in the comments, guys? Or you guys
In
want to ask
the-
us any some last minute questions?
Mhm.
Please let
in the
us
live
know.
in the live chat specifically.
Yes.
Or you
Yeah,
can
in the
tweet
live
us.
chat.
You can type in the YouTube video comments too, and we'll try and maybe
Yeah.
have like a Q&A stream at some point
Yeah.
with any questions we get.
Why didn't you let your husband poop? Oh,
I
he
mean,
didn't need to poop. Wait, whose husband are you
which
talking about?
one?
Mine or
Which
Neon's?
one? I mean, Nightfall did go to the bathroom in the middle with the door open, so I mean, maybe.
Yeah, he did.
What's the meaning
Okay,
of life?
he did.
That's a tough
He
one.
didn't need to poop. He was needing to pee, and he peed anyway when we were on the podcast. But I told him like close the door, and he's like, okay. Oh my god, he look at him. He put in chat. I peed.
For anyone in chat, Nightfall is Lami's husband.
Yes, he's my husband.
Dane's just like proud of you.
I love the support in chat right now. I love it so much.
Oh my god. My only not
you're
Niku
good. You're
masks.
good.
My only question is, what is the meaning of life?
Have a
Finding a
good
vibe
time.
with people.
Mhm,
Yeah,
having
and
a good
having
time.
a good time.
And getting those epic gamer moments. Face Neon.
Yeah, face Neon. Getting those W's on Fortnite.
Get the
That's what life
dubs
is
in
about.
Fortnite.
And eating my
Another
soup.
day, another victory for the
Eat acid for
OGs. Taking down the sweats.
Okay,
Imposters
only
among
fuck cucumbers
us.
if they're named Abby.
No.
No, never mind. That's my rule.
I might have to cut that out.
It's fine. No,
It's
don't worry
fine.
about it,
We'll
don't
leave
worry
it.
about
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's. I think that we're.
Yeah.
There's no questions.
Mhm.
I think that's about it for us today,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I think
Thank you for
we're
hanging
good.
out. Thanks for vibing.
Mhm.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We'll try and do this like
We're doing it once a month
Mhm.
right now. Hang on. If you okay, sorry, I was trying to. My brain was not aligning the
Yeah,
bits. But if you guys are wherever, if you're just listening or whatever, you can check out all of our socials. Check out https://beacons.ai/afterstreamsoup, all one word, no nothing else. And you can check all of our links there. You can check our YouTube. We're on Spotify now as well. You can check out our Twitters. All of our socials are up there.
Mhm.
Are our personal links in that as well?
I can add them.
You should add them.
Yeah.
Why not add them?
Yeah.
If you want to check out our individual streams, I am Abbi.2, ABBIDIEU, and that's on Twitch. Neon is NEONXLOTUS, also on Twitch. And Lami is, and I'm gonna spell it right this time, MRS_SLA. No, sorry, I did not. I'm fucking out. No, I'm starting from the top. MRS_SALAMII, and that is also on Twitch. And we also have our own socials as well.
Yes.
Krusty's like, check out the OnlyFans as well. I don't know what you're talking about. You crazy.
I don't know what he's
You're
talking
crazy. You're crazy.
So if you, we all appreciate you hanging out today. If you were here live, or if you're just listening on Spotify or YouTube, thank you so much.
Me and
Is
Lami
there
are giving
anything else we
thumbs up.
need to-
We're giving all the
Yeah,
thumbs up.
And if I had hands, I would totally do that.
You should give yourself some hands just to like fuck, just to mess
Just
around
some-
with.
Just some janky ass hands.
Dude, they have to be realistic looking hands.
Can you draw realistic hands? Because
Just
you
put-
mean
just
like
grab
like P, like a
Yes,
JPEG?
PNG, yes, JPEG hands.
Yeah.
Did you guys have anything else you needed to add?
No, I think you got it. I think you
No,
covered
I think
it.
you got it all.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out today, and we'll see you next month with the next episode. This was episode 2, ramen, by the way. I don't know.
Episode 2, ramen.
Yeah, we're gonna have more soup for y'all.
Mhm.
Anyway, I kiss you. Bye.
Bye.